Why, hello there. Sorry, had to record this in post. We did not do an introduction, but welcome to the campaign of Stultus. This is going to be one where it's just a lot of high techy medieval stuff, but not really. It's very steampunky medieval stuff, and hope you're excited to get into it.
Yeah, Kirk.
I'm fucking him for a level 1 Zane. I'll tell you what.
Okay.
All right.
Good for you,
In
buddy.
a small kingdom called Lenberg, in one of the major cities of this small developing kingdom, sits a train station. Inside this train station is a very ornate building, the inside equally matching the outside. Nice wood flooring, steel accenting, makes for a very kind of homey, classic Sherlock Holmes kind of time period mixed with a little steampunk. The inside of this train station is bustling, people moving to and fro, rushing from platform to the exit, entering, trying to get their bags checked, tickets clicked, and whatnot. Sitting in the middle of this train station is you, Greg, Caesar. As you're sitting there on the bench, kind of fiddling around with the case information you've been handed from the knights, you keep your eyes and head on a swivel as you're looking for this new contact of yours. As you do so, you see somebody laughing very boisterously as he approaches you through the crowd, kind of pushing his way through violently and vibrantly. As he approaches and gets closer and closer, you finally see the vision of who you're going to be partnered with for the next couple of years. Standing in front of you is a younger man, sharp facial features, but mixed with the supple skin of a younger man. He stands at a towering height of about 6'5", but on the skinnier side at about 160 pounds. Brown hair kind of pushed back, with a slight wisp of white dangling off the end of it. Hazel eyes, along with a pretty well-dressed attire. Kind of a brown plaid pants with classic dress shoes, a white button-up with a brown overcoat to help with the rainy environment outside. You see on his left hand is kind of a bionicle or a prosthetic arm. And you see just kind of tipped underneath his collar is a little bit more of that prosthetic, indicating that it probably extends upwards onto his chest. At his... What hand are you using? You are right-handed, correct?
Yeah.
On his left hip sits a saber, or cutlass-shaped sword inside of a scabbard as he holds in his right hand this briefcase. Zane, as you approach, or Rex, as you approach the man who you have been indicated to see, you see a man at about around the age of 23 sitting on a bench. He's got a black trench coat on, blood red button-up shirt, black trousers, and black dress shoes. He's got a little bit of a hunched posture, but kind of a more quieter presence to him. As he turns to look at your face, you can see that this man has definitely been around the block just a little bit. Very slight eye bags, a very slight 5 o'clock shadow, but that doesn't take away from the fact that he is a relatively good-looking person. Sharp facial features, blood red eyes that almost seem to like gaze into your soul, and blonde hair that kind of hangs in winglets. Craig, if you would go ahead and introduce your character first.
Like in D&D or like just tell Zane what I am?
Just tell Zane what you are.
Well, the audience, Craig. The audience.
I do forget we're streaming.
Oh, we are? Okay.
Or he's recording it.
And me. I don't know.
Blonde guy, around like 6'2", 185 ish. Red eyes. Almost like weirdly red, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Pretty good build. Black trench coat. Trench coat. Red button up. That's about it.
Okay.
Not as descriptive as Ian.
Zane, would you go ahead and just explain your character just a little bit?
Yep, my name is Rex Skarsgård. I'm an artificer, and I have a prosthetic arm with mostly brown features, but tints of like icy white throughout, like my maybe on the tips of my hair. You can see a little twinge in my left eye, and I'm very much a optimistic looking fellow.
Would you also explain your steel defender?
Ah, yes. Next to me is a small, I say small, he's probably around 4 or 5 feet tall. Robotic eagle, but instead of like claws and wings, he's got arms and legs, and he's kind of muscular. He's definitely like, he doesn't need to have like rippling muscles, but he does. But he's got the head of a bald eagle.
And his name?
Morgan Freebird.
Wonderful. Caesar, as you see this young man approach, he bounds up to you full of unbridled joy and glee.
I look at him weirdly.
Hello,
Rex,
sir.
Oh, go ahead.
Are you who I'm supposed to be meeting here?
Are we supposed to be meeting?
I
Yes.
assume so. Thought I was meeting somebody here. Was looking for a weird, creepy guy, red eyes. You
Sorry,
seem to
wrong guy.
match the
Not
description.
me.
I don't see anybody else here with red eyes there, buddy. I stick out my hand. I think I'll be working with you there, partner. How goes it?
Great, man.
Well, so do you know what we're looking for here, or do we have any sort of like mission or like notes or anything, like an assignment currently?
Zane, your only assignment that was given to you from your teacher was to meet a man with blood red eyes here, and he would give you the rest of your prevalent
Alrighty.
mission information.
Yeah, I think I'm supposed to be meeting you, and you give me the mission information.
Not me.
Well, I guess I'll go around looking. Hey, Morgan, keep an eye on this fella, so he doesn't get to waddling around.
As he's talking to the robot, I want to slip into the
All
shadows.
right, I can do
Okay,
that.
real stealth.
Well,
You slip, but Rex still sees you.
Let's
the fuck is his passive perception?
12.
God
Oh, so
damn
you
it!
can look at where's the stats? Oh, does he share my perception? I think he does.
What do you mean, does he share your...
Morgan?
The
Said
bird?
use bomb.
Yeah, he does.
He has a passive perception of 14, actually. This is better than mine.
Caesar, as you try and slink away, you move swiftly and deftly through the crowd, dancing your way through. As you do so, you hear the sound of people behind you going, "Ugh, what the? Hey!" And as you turn around, you see this bald, halucha-looking eagle is just moving his way through the crowd.
You. Where are you going, friend? Friend, where are you going?
Rex, the commotion of your steel defender and the man that you know you're supposed to meet, but for some reason is vehemently denying it, has drawn your attention back to the scene.
Yeah, I'm gonna head over there. Hey there, good buddy. Where are you going?
Going to get some food. Why?
Well, you look like you're trying to make a hasty escape.
Nah.
If you don't want to do this mission, that's fine.
What mission?
All right.
Craig,
Will
roll
you
deception.
please?
Rex, roll insight.
Will you please? 9.
22.
You haven't really had deception. Rex, you are convinced that you may actually have the wrong guy.
Well, I guess there might be. Lightning must strike twice then. There must be somebody else in here with blood red eyes.
No, I'm just fucking with you.
Oh. Alright. Well, so, what's the mission we're looking for? I feel like I should be upset about that. Why? So why'd you do that to me, man?
You looked weird.
What about me looks weird?
You're walking out with a giant eagle.
Oh. What's weird about a giant eagle?
Anyway,
Oh.
As Caesar gives the young naive Rex the runaround in a battle of wits, you hear over the communication system of the thing a young lady's voice come over the speaker. As she does so, the music pauses coming through the speaker as her voice barrels through. Attention. All passengers going to Backland, please report to Platform 2 with your tickets in hand. Group A will board in 2 minutes.
Whoever's heading
I
the
start
back
walking
lid better,
over to the slot machines.
The slot machines. Is there gambling here?
There's no slot machines here.
Oh, then where do I go get tickets then?
You already have them. They were in your thing.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Whoever's heading to that station better get a move on, am I right?
I start walking towards it.
Oh shoot, okay, well I guess we're getting a move on. Come on, Morgan. Alright.
As y'all approach the station, Caesar, you
Oh.
procure 2 tickets from a small folder containing the mission information. These tickets are white with a gold inlace on them, and on the tickets they say
What the
A7 and A6.
We didn't get a seat. Oh wait. We didn't get a seat for Morgan?
He's like, carry on, it's good.
Oh. I was really looking forward to being able to sit down.
As you make your way,
It's okay, Morgan. I know you're versatile. You'll be alright.
as you make your way through the crowd, pushing up closer and closer to this thing, you hear an older man in a classic conductor's outfit standing at a podium.
Pissing in the background.
It's the rain.
That's actually Morgan. He sprung a leak. He's just in the corner and he whipped it out and he just
Changed his oil.
nice.
You hear the older conductor man at a podium kind of step forwards. Standing behind him is an iron wrought gate kind of moved in the direction of like or kind of in a semicircle kind of fashion, if you know what I'm saying. And behind it you see a tunnel, and inside of this tunnel is a large steel behemoth. It's front and back, passing around corners, not allowing you to see the very ends of it. The man steps forward with a ticket punch, and you hear him in a loud voice. All A passengers, step forwards.
Are we A passengers?
Caesar,
What's up?
did you not hear me?
Are we A
Oh.
passengers?
Yes.
The conductor called for
Oh.
A passengers.
We might as well get stepping forward then.
There we start stepping forward.
All right. As you move forwards, the conductor sees your approach. Good evening, gentlemen. How are we doing?
Tickets?
Tickets. Seems almost excited at the premise of you immediately jumping to the thought. He immediately pulls out his paper punch and grabs the 2 tickets. After
Okay.
clicking them, he hands them back to you. And I see you've got a construct with you today, sir.
Yes, I
Nope.
do.
All
Well,
constructs will unfortunately have to be powered down and placed in the luggage compartment for the duration of this trip.
Oh, I'm sorry, Morgan. You're gonna have to go head over there with the luggage.
I can smell
Oh. I guess that's okay.
The Howlucha-like bird tromps off to the direction where some workers are loading it in, his presence surprising the workers for a second before they immediately begin to package him and get him situated for the journey. The conductor immediately turns around and ushers y'all inside the open doors of the train.
Don't worry about Morgan. He's very, He's everything you could ask for from a first mate.
I'm sure out of an A-class passenger, he'll be very well behaved. Enjoy your
Oh,
trip,
yeah.
gentlemen.
I was talking to my friend here. I didn't even realize you were still following us.
Well, you never moved from the podium.
Oh, okay. Well, good after have it. Yeah. I walk
Enjoy.
away. I just walk away.
As you awkwardly walk away, Caesar chuckles to himself as you two approach the inside of the train. You hear the voice of the conductor getting quieter and quieter as he continues to ask for people's tickets. Stepping inside the train, you're immediately met with the sound of classical music coming from a violin and a cello. Stepping inside this train cart is a beautiful mixture of mahogany wood, steel, and velvet to create a very comforting and luxurious atmosphere. This initial cart seems to be some kind of like common room, main commune cart. To the immediate left as you walk in is a bar that's almost entirely flush to the wall. A young man concurrently is mixing a mixed drink behind the bar. In the far right corner sits the violinist and cello who are playing the music that you can currently hear. On the left door at the front of this cart sits a metal signs that says Cart A and Cart B, and on the back shows a metal sign that says Cart C and Cart D.
Let's start heading towards the A.
All right, we're heading towards A. This is
All
all
right,
a little slow for my taste. How about you?
Fine.
You know any train games?
Yeah, it's called Look Out the Window.
Well, that doesn't seem very fun.
Okay.
I follow him.
As you make your way
Lame.
through the door, you arrive in the B cart. The B cart is similar to what an economic class would look like in a concurrent plane nowadays. Just benches of seats. The seats, instead of like just rows of seats all
Really?
facing forwards, like a bench will face forwards and one bench will face backwards, creating these kind of small pods. They're not grouped off or anything like that, like would be in a first class situation, but making the room cozy, but at the same time very lacking in privacy. You two continue forwards, passing through the door and through the small little connector hallway, arriving in the A area. The A area is small little rooms, allowing for passengers to move in pretty solid comfort despite the small trip. You see the room that is marked A6 and A7, and as you step inside is kind of what looks to be like a twin bed, a velvet couch, a desk, and a chair. Would be a relatively simple room anywhere else, but for a train, this is considered the height of luxury.
Wow,
Hell
this
yeah.
is nifty. I whip out some cards. I go, hey man, well, have we sat down yet?
You're in the room, you can do what you want now.
Oh, okay. I guess we'll go sit. I'll go sit in our seat. I go, hey man, you wanna play some cards?
Sure.
Ah,
Want a bed or no?
I mean, we can.
Okay. What's the
Both
game
of you
we're
get
playing?
this rule. Okay, what game are y'all gonna play?
Oh, how about we'll start off light with some Go Fish.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the real man's game. I slap
Both
the
of you
cards
go
down
ahead
on the
and roll
table.
me a d20 for me, and add your proficiency bonus.
20.
Okay, Greg.
9.
I was gonna
Greg,
cheat
y'all
too.
play a couple rounds of Go Fish real quick. You're getting smoked.
But
Thank God you're not playing for money, or you would have gotten hustled.
See,
You wanna keep playing?
The problem, I think I
Yeah,
see where
but
your problem is
I wanna start
that
shooting now.
you're not fishing enough.
21.
You're doing too much going. Okay? What do you mean 21? What did you roll?
At the strong advice that Rex gives, Caesar makes a very knowing face, almost as if he understands the beautiful wisdom that came out of him. The next couple of rounds are completely turned on their head. Caesar obliterates Rex.
Well, dang. Looks like you got the hang of fishing. I guess I gotta do some more fishing.
Rex, as you're playing, you notice that this turn of skill is incredibly odd. Would you like to do anything to indicate this, or are you fine with what's happening?
That's okay. It's all fun and games. I'll let him have
You
some
want to
fun.
start playing for some actual money?
Well, not anymore, there, friend. You was hustling me.
What are you talking about? I was got on a hot streak.
I don't know about a hot streak. I think you know what cards I have. Straight up. You're fishing for all the right numbers in all the right holes. And I wink at him.
Pause.
I wink at him.
All right, is this train moving yet, or
Play some blackjack.
we just sitting here? Oh, if we play blackjack, I'm gonna cheat.
Okay. Let's see who's better at it.
As y'all begin
Well,
to start,
I'm gonna use a spell.
as y'all begin to start playing your incredibly fair game of cards, with both of you cheating out the ass, you hear the sound of a whistle blow indicating the train's movement, and you start to hear the sound of the large metallic beast rolling on the tracks, the rhythmic thud of the wheels as they grind along the train rails. Leaving the tunnel, the sound of decently heavy rain patters against the window of your car room and against the metal of the roof, giving a pretty ambient atmosphere. Craig, stop rolling the dice. I'm gonna hurt you.
That was actually a slip up. I dropped it.
I hate you so much. As y'all continue along your travels, the train ride is relatively peaceful. Nothing overtly crazy happens, but after a while you are starting to get decently bored. Cards have long gotten stale, and you're kind of just sitting staring at the roof listening to the rain at this point.
Yeah, I've never been a big fan of trains. I miss Morgan. I think he'd be a great addition to this here, this boring ride. He always gives good insight on a rainy day. You got any wise words, old man?
You're not talking to me, are you?
Indeed I am.
How in the world am I old?
I don't know, I thought you looked a little old.
I'm 24.
You're older than me. How long you been doing this?
Since I was 16.
Dang, you've been working for the god for a while, huh?
Yep.
I guess I have been working for him forever as
Kind of
well.
stole me and just forced me into it, so.
Oh, dang. Really? Tell me about that.
Well, they said if you don't join, we kill you.
I had a
Oh,
similar
good going.
effect. You see, and I kind of pull away towards my chest and I go, I got this thing in my heart keeping me alive. And the
Pacemaker?
rules, no, not a pacemaker, but similar effect, I guess. But they told me and my family that the rules was that if you have a artifact attached to your body and they can't take it away, then I have to work for them. Because
You have
if
an artifact?
they remove it, I would die. Yeah, that's an artifact of some sort.
What's it do?
Keeps my heart frozen.
Reusing content, huh, Ian?
Why don't you tell them about your heart, Craig?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, it's a part of this whole got my body blown up when I was younger thing. Keeps me alive and whatnot.
Nice.
just so I can keep on kicking. Whatcha? I do a kick.
And I turn around and walk
Hey, where you going, man?
away from you.
Well, the train's moving. It's not
Caesar,
like you can leave.
as you step out of the room is like in a hallway.
Mm-hmm.
And as you step into the hallway, you see back to the towards the back end of the train. You see the small little hallway, connector hallway leading to the B room, and in front of you, you see a little sign that says "Gentlemen's Club," leading to this part of the front of the train in front of you.
I walk in there.
I'm gonna start.
Rex, are you following?
I'm gonna start working on my arm a little bit. Just tweaking up some things.
Okay.
Trying to improve my cheating and my being able to store cards in my arm.
Okay.
Why every time Zane fucking makes a character has to do with fucking cards?
That's a cool little gimmick.
I like cards.
Stepping into the room, Craig, you're immediately greeted with an ambient gentleman's club. Two decently large tables sit with a couple of well-dressed men sitting, smoking cigars, drinking liquor. Two women sit in a corner, discussing amongst each other, also incredibly well-dressed. As you kind of step into the room and look, you see somebody walking towards you in a relative hurry. He kind of bumps into you on accident as he does so. You hear, apologies, as he quickly moves into the connector hallway, moving back down towards the back end of the train.
You're good.
As you give that response, he has long passed out of earshot, almost moving at a very brisk speed walk.
Yeah, I want to kind of follow him.
You want to follow him?
Yeah.
As you begin to follow him further towards into the A cart, you see he's already reached the end. He's moving at a pretty brisk and jaunt pace.
Continue to follow him with a little bit more emphasis in the following.
Okay. You continue. Arriving, you get closer to him. When you're in the B cart, you see the people sitting at the benches, either conversating with each other or tactfully ignoring each other, with the man moving quickly down the aisle. You're about halfway now. You've almost caught up to him.
Okay, continue following.
Okay. You arrive back in the common cart where you originally walked into. You see that the previous musicians are no longer sitting there. The man that was behind the bar is still mixing a cocktail for 3 or 4 patrons that are concurrently sitting there. And the man is moving quickly towards the C cart. You're about a quarter of a cart's distance away from him.
Okay, continue following.
Okay. Make a perception check for me.
15.
Okay. As you step inside the C cart, you see the huge difference in treatment immediately. These individuals are standing, holding on to what looks like either railings or little handles. The fact that you've already been in this train for 4 or 5 hours and these people are still standing indicates how brutalizing this is. The only problem is this train cart is incredibly congested, and you have lost sight of the man.
Yeah. I want to start like kind of pushing through people looking for him.
Okay. As you're pushing through people, angrily looking for him, Rex, back in your cart, you look outside of the window, still kind of fiddling with your arm. You see that the rain has now turned into snow as y'all have gone more northernly in the world. And you're concurrently on like the edge of a mountain pass as you're going up a mountain.
What a beautiful sight.
At the sound, as you're kind of sitting there enjoying it, you hear the sound of 2 people move by the door incredibly quickly, as if they're going towards the B cart.
I listen in. See what,
Okay.
They just sound like they're going towards the B cart they're in the A cart?
They're in the A cart room and they're moving. It's like they sped walk down the aisle into the B cart.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah.
What's up, man?
We're playing D&D. I'm gonna. Oh, can I look to see what? Did I see anything or no? Can I look?
They
to
were
see if I
outside
see
the
anything?
door. You weren't able to see anything. You can step out though and look.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll step out and check. Huh?
Stepping outside into the aisle, you do see two decently well dressed individuals, each holding like a small leather bag in hand, moving into the B cart relatively quickly.
Ooh, that is intriguing. I would like to. Can I hold up? Let's see. Okay. I guess I'll follow them. See what they're up to.
Okay.
I'll try to be
You
a
can-
little stealthy, possibly.
You want to roll stealth for me?
Yeah, I'll try to just stay out of their sight at least.
Okay.
An 11. An 11.
If they were paying attention, they'd know you're there, but they're not focused on you.
Yeah, I'll just go creep up on them.
And so you're
I-
able to.
Can I feel where Morgan is or no? Because he's powered off.
He's concurrently powered off.
Okay, so I can't like feel where he would be.
No.
Okay.
If you wanted to make an Arcana check, you could try and remotely power him on.
No, it's fine.
Okay. As you continue to make your way through, through the connector hallway, you get into the B hall and you see the two men have already entered into the the common room where you originally boarded.
Okay. What they do?
They've moved in. They've gone past the hallway you can't see.
Oh, I keep following. Peek around the corner.
Okay.
Give it a little
As you
peek
make your
around
way
the
through
corner.
quickly and entering into the connector hallway and peeking through the small peephole, you see that one of the men is speaking with the barkeep. The three individuals that were sitting at the bar are quickly moving back into the C cart. One of them but all three of them with somewhat of a pale face. The second of the men has sat down on the slightly elevated stage where the musicians were beforehand.
Okay. And how far away am I from those people?
If they're in the train car, you're in kind of like that small little connector
On the
hallway
side.
in between. Yeah.
So can I step in, and they're just kind of starting to talk, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I like try to imbue, just the nearest little maybe a glass, with the the 6 second long recorded message, but can I make it record? Is that a thing that I can do? The next 6 seconds and then slide it over to them unsuspiciously.
Can you do you have an infusion that can do that?
It's just magical tinkering. I mean, it's
I gotcha.
but
I gotcha.
it can store up to a 6 second long message. I just don't know if I have to be the one giving it the message. Or
Yeah,
not.
I'll say that'll work. Go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand to see how.
I'll try that. Oh, okay, I was saying I should be good at this. So a 6.
And
So-
you enter into the room. As you do so, all three eyes turn to you. You saunter over to the bar, grab one of the previously drank crystal glasses. A slight bit of arcane mana imbues into the glass as you aggressively slide it down the table. Both the bartender and one of the well-dressed men kind of turn to look at you with puzzled expressions.
I give him a nod. Nice evening, fellas.
One
and
of
I
the
look
gentlemen-
away.
They seem concerned at your actions, but kind of deftly ignore you. But the bartender does grab the glass and cleans it and puts it in a cupboard.
So I might
Before
not
they
be
begin their
getting-
conversation
I might not be
again.
getting that glass back, and it might not be recording anything. All right.
Caesar, back to you. In the cart, you see three individuals enter into the cart room, and you see two individuals quickly move into the common zone afterwards.
Oh yeah.
What would you like to do in this situation? Keep
What?
searching for the man who bumped into you, or
Yeah, keep going after the dude.
okay? Again, you don't know where you still don't. You don't have any clues as to where he is.
Have I not seen him as I'm walking through the cart?
You have not.
Let's just keep going and to the next cart if I can.
Yeah, you can
Is
move
there a
into the
D
D
cart?
cart.
What
There
are those?
is.
Those people standing on their hands?
Craig, as you quickly move into the D cart, you see what looks to be the slums incarnated inside of a train cart.
Damn.
Dirty, poor peasants, homeless people, people who have spent every bit of money they have to get on this train. They're mounded on top of each other, almost like dog piles. They're so tightly packed in there. Um, some stand, some sit. Um, Dirt and soot kind of covers the ground, and you see that the D cart is connected to the livestock cart as you see some cattle standing in the distance in pens. The smell of manure and hay also strong in the cart.
Do I see him or no?
Roll a investigation check for me.
Fuck. 4.
No, God no.
We're rolling great, Craig.
I want to walk through everyone and like look at him and see if it's the dude I saw.
This would take you maybe 2 hours.
Holy fuck! How big is this cart?
It's a decent sized cart, but there's a lot of people. Like to scrutinize their face, you mean, would take a while. Like there's like maybe 60 people like
Yeah, let's go back to
crammed
see.
into this cart.
Let's go look back at C.
You quickly turn around and enter back into the C cart. People kind of turn to look at you. You hear some grumbles of annoyance at the continuing opening and closing of the doors.
Oh, shut up. Oh no, walk back and go, not like confront the two guys, but like just chill to the side and kind of watch them.
Like the two guys who entered into the common cart.
Yeah, behind me.
What are you saying?
Like you said, I was following the dude, and two guys came in from behind me, right?
So you followed the guy into the cart and lost track of him.
Yeah.
As you did, after about like 10-15 seconds of you looking around, from the cart you came in before previously, where you had originally entered into the train,
Mhm.
3 individuals entered into the C cart from that cart, and 2 from inside the C cart quickly went into the entrance cart. Do you get what I'm saying?
Spots, or like,
Yeah, they switched spots, basically.
okay, let's go not sit next to, but sit near the 3 guys.
Okay. As you do so, you see that they just look like some general working class individuals. They seem a little pale and a little shaken by something, but you're not entirely sure what.
How's it going, guys?
One of them kind of looks up to you.
is he
Relatively
in my car?
well-kept man.
Oh, okay.
A relatively well-kept man with well-groomed hair, but some cheaper clothes, kind of looks up to you. You hear almost like a dry gulp come out of him as he looks up to you and gives you a smile that doesn't quite reach his eyes. Can I help you?
Well, you guys look so like shook.
Oh, nothing. Just motion sick. You know how the train can be.
No.
Wasn't a great idea to drink, especially not on our first trip like this.
Oh. So what's going on in there?
Oh, in there? Yeah, just had a drink. A couple of guys from, well, looks, some nicer dressed gentlemen came down, and, we thought as respectable men, we should let them enjoy their drink in peace.
Hmm. Nothing else?
No, of course not.
Okay, so you think it'd be fine if I go in there and join them?
It's entirely up to you.
Do I see anything on them that could be like concerning to the eye or whatever.
On this person,
Yeah, or the other two guys.
roll me an investigation check.
Okay.
It's like bite in the back.
Ten.
10. You do not.
Damn. Yeah, I want to go ahead and join them.
All right. As you enter into the cart, you see Rex at the bar, looking mildly flustered after something you can only assume was another one of his weird social interactions. And you see a total of 5 people in here. 2 well-dressed men, 2 somewhat okay-dressed men, the bartender, and then Rex, who I didn't include in the 5.
Where are
So
they
6.
sitting at?
3 people are at the bar, and then the bartender. Well, the bartender is included in the 3. I don't know why I said that. So 3 people are at the bar, 2 are sitting, and 1 is the bartender. 1 is sitting on the slightly elevated platform, where the musicians were playing earlier, and 2 are standing in a corner talking to each other. The 4 men the 4 men, so not the barkeeper and not Zane, are all holding small leather bags.
I look up at. Do I notice him come in?
Yeah.
I look up and I give him a wink.
I give him a head nod. Which ones are the well-dressed ones? The ones in the corner, or
The well-dressed one is at the bar, and the other one's sitting on the elevated stage.
I want to sit on the opposite side of the well-dressed one, Zane. What side is he holding the bag on?
He's holding the bag in his left hand, and he's sitting on like so if you walk up to the bar, he's sitting on the far left stool. Zane is on the far right side of the bar, and he's holding the bag in his left hand.
Damn.
Can I? Do
Nope.
I?
What's
Could I roll for something to kind of realize what? I still have. Do I still have my briefcase that I had before?
Like you're with your luggage?
You said I walked up with a briefcase in the very beginning.
Yeah, that was your
That was
luggage.
my luggage. Okay, so I don't have that anymore, or do I still have that?
Did you bring your luggage with you just to check outside the room?
I don't know.
Do you think your character would do that?
Probably not. All right. I am gonna try to. Do you think I can discern whether or not Caesar would like to try to steal this briefcase?
You can make like an insight check to check his intentions, or an investigation check. I think either would be applicable.
Okay, well, I'll take investigation. 15.
I mean, Caesar, are you trying to like deceptively hide your intentions? Like, obviously, you're not making it.
Carson.
Obviously, you're not making it obvious. But if Zane took a good gander at you, would you think he'd be able to tell
that I'm what?
that you're thinking of stealing this bag?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Rex, you get a pretty good idea of what Caesar's
Hell
planning
yeah.
as he slowly approaches
I
the
can just
well-dressed
lie
man.
and tell you shit? Hell yeah.
In this instance, yeah.
I
mean, he
walk
rolled
up.
a 15.
I walk up to the right of him, and I kind of slam my. Do they have drinks? Are they drinking anything?
I mean, the bartender's not, but the well-dressed man is.
And he's got the briefcase.
It's just like a small leather bag. Not
He's
a
got the
briefcase,
bag.
but
He's
Yeah.
got the package.
the package.
I'm gonna kind of walk up next to him and be like, "Well, hello, mi amigos. How are you fine fellas doing on this nice evening train ride?"
What's your passive perception? 12. As you approach them, you get a small glimpse of a similar leather bag behind the bar
Okay.
in a small little crook, just for a second as you move past.
Can
As you
I-
kind of, what were you gonna say?
Can I reach
Okay.
in? Oh, I was saying you finish describing because this is gonna be the next thing I say.
Well, I was just gonna answer, like, have the guy respond to you. So if you
Oh,
want to
okay.
do something while you're walking up,
I'm
that would be
like,
the time.
"Oh, hey there, friend. What are you drinking here?" And I'm gonna touch his drink, and I'm gonna cast connect, and I'm gonna connect it to the table.
Okay, roll me a sleight of hand on that real quick to see if you can pull that off.
Well, it's fine if he sees that I do it, like, or not that I cast a spell, I guess. So I'm kind of sneak that way. 18.
Okay, you do it unnoticed. So he doesn't notice that you've done this to his drink, as he's kind of as he turns to interact with you like any solid bloke would. Just a classic gin and tonic.
Ooh. Yeah, I can't say.
Caesar, roll history for me real quick.
16.
Those were the same. These are the same two well-dressed men that were in the gentleman's club at the front of the train.
Okay.
Just
Yeah, I kind of look at him and I go, well, I can't say that's my personal poison, but to each their own. You guys look like some well-established gentlemen, and I thought maybe I could mingle in. I was getting bored up there in the A cart.
Well, what
The
would a
name's-
man from the bartender looks at you? What would a man from the A cart want down at my humble bar?
Well, kind of looked like you had more business going on than anyone in the A cart, so I assumed that you're the best one around.
You didn't check the gentleman's club up there?
Ooh, gentlemen's club. I actually didn't see that. Might have to check in on my way back. But while I'm here, could I trouble you for a what's
The man serves general mixed drinks, nothing,
Yeah.
no specialties.
Oh, okay. And then just I don't know. Get me something with whiskey in it.
Wonderful. Would you just like a single of Jack neat?
Sounds fine. My new
man
friends
grabs a-
here seem to be like they already got started. Might as well catch up.
The man grabs a strong lower shelf bottle of whiskey and just pours in about a single's worth of whiskey in the bottom of a crystalline glass before handing it to you. No ice, nothing.
Okay. I take a large swig. Not
Roll me
really
a con
knowing. I was
save.
saying not really knowing what I'm doing. Con save
Yeah.
a 9.
You let out a pretty hefty cough as you feel it shoot through your nose.
Ooh. Wow, that's spicy. Ooh.
You get a slight chuckle out of the two gentlemen at your young.
I kind of set it down. I go, well, fellas, what business do you have in, do I remember where we're going?
Backland.
Backland?
Uh-huh.
What business do you fellas have in, Backland? It's not the right accent.
City is. Well, the bartender is working, obviously.
No, yeah, I'm talking to the other guys.
The city of cities.
Mm.
The city of adventure and the city to
Ooh.
start a business.
Now,
I'm going there to do what everyone else is.
adventure, you say? Well, I happen to be a little bit, somewhat of an adventurer myself. What kind of adventure are we talking about? Just in the business standpoint, or
A capitalistic adventure. Spell your
capitalistic?
roll, hotshot.
That's a bummer. Well, I do hope to be maybe looking for a job up there, possibly. What do you guys have going on? Maybe you could use a hired hand.
I'll keep it in mind. Craig, while Rex and the older gentleman are talking, the other three gentlemen are keeping a strong eye on the two of them, making any form of, like, thievery difficult. Would you like to do anything?
I want to go sit next to the dude in the corner.
Dark and
Well, on the stand, sorry. Not next to, but like adjacent to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like nearby.
So he's leaving the guy with the bag?
Yeah.
Okay.
They all have a bag.
Oh, okay. They all have bags. Okay.
As you walk over and sit by the man at the stage, one of the two individuals that are in the corner talking, one turns to watch you and the other one keeps watching Rex.
Where is the corner to the stage? Like,
Like when you walked in, it's in the far right corner. So by the C cart, if you were leaving the C cart, it's straight to your right, if you can picture that.
the stages or the corner where they are?
Oh, they're in the left corner. After you exit the C thing.
Is this shit a triangle? What the fuck?
It's dear God.
Yes, it's a triangle. We are in the triangular train, Craig. Didn't you know?
Are you looking?
At what?
Look at Owlbear.
Yeah. Look at this.
Oh, okay. I know you had a picture up there.
So I'm over here on the left here.
So, Zane, there's my marker tool.
I'm right here. And then this is square.
Where is my marker? Oh, I haven't
Which
set
one
it.
of these is the stage?
This was This was for the Gentleman's Club, but I'm doing this one instead because y'all aren't in there. The stage is right here.
Okay.
So we'll go with it being right over here instead of, because it was originally in this corner, but we'll go with it being there instead. So one of them's standing there, one of them's about right here, Zane's right here, and then one's here, and the barkeep back here.
Where am I?
You're right here.
And they're watching us.
Yes, so this one is watching you, this one's watching you.
Hey, I need you to make a diversion.
I need you to make a diversion.
You really? Can you make a diversion?
I don't know if I can. My diversion was to get this guy going, but I didn't know there were really
Hey,
people watching.
I socked this dude the fuck out.
I already had a scene, what am I doing? Can y'all see each other? Y'all see this better?
Yeah.
What are we seeing? Yeah.
Okay. I don't have the guys set up in there. Hold on, I gotta get some pictures real quick. Is Craig struggling?
I mean, I'm a visual learner.
That's fine. I'm just gonna throw some basic tokens down if that's alright with y'all.
Mhm.
Yeah. I never need specific ones.
They're not undead, this is just...
Yeah, you're good.
Is they undead on them? Or are they just skulls?
Alright.
Are there windows in this train?
Yes, there is one here. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see these two.
I should probably switch it to yellow, that's an easier color, or lime green. Let's do lime green. There's one here, and let's
One
see,
behind
and then
the
there's
bar?
one here, yeah.
Okay. Well, whenever I notice him do that, I am going to reach for this guy's bag. If not, if this guy tries to pick up his drink beforehand and I see him struggle with it, I'm gonna try to steal the bag then.
Okay. As you're talking with the guy, you can see that he reaches a point where he gets a little parched and tries to go for a drink. As he gently lifts the gin and tonic, it doesn't move at all. See, the guy gets...
For him to do it's a strength saving throw if he wants to like really try to get it out.
He doesn't... Like, he tries gingerly at first with an amicable smile on his face, but you can tell he quickly gets annoyed. For some reason, his drink has now been glued to the thing. The bartender also looks mildly confused as what's happening.
And I said, well, I best be going, friend. Good luck with whatever you got going on there. And I steal it. I steal the bag. As I place my hand on his shoulder, One hand slides down and attempts to steal it.
Roll sleight of hand for me.
22.
Okay. He immediately, like, gingerly sits the bag on the ground and goes for, like, a real big lift of the glass. And he can't move it. I mean, he is, like, jerking on it. As he does so, you, like...
Jerking on it.
Jerking on it. You take your foot, Zane, and casually wrap it around the edge of the bag and kind of fling it over underneath the bar. Swoop down in a very, like, fluid motion, pick it up and pocket it inside, like, underneath, like, your breast coat.
And then I'm gonna start heading back to the A cart.
Okay. As you start to move towards the A
I
cart,
wink at Caesar.
Caesar, what would you like to do?
Am
You
I just chilling there?
Yeah, you're just right there.
But I want to walk up to, like, start following Zane a little bit. Zane, what's the rule on that connector with the cup?
That is the rule. It's connected to the table.
Yeah, but can you undo it whenever you want?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. As I walk up,
I think so.
as I walk up, I want you to undo it right before I go to grab it, and then I just pick it up for him and hand it to him.
How is he gonna know you need him to do this?
He saw me walking up when he turned around to wink at me, because I watched him pick up the bag.
Actually, it's a concentration spell, so I can just end my concentration on purpose.
Do you want to go ahead and do that, Zane?
Oh yeah, sure. If I see Carson reach for it, or if I see Caesar reach for it, I'm just gonna end it.
Alright, what did you want to do one more time? Greg?
Just pick up the glass and hand it to him.
Alright, as you do so, the guy looks visibly flustered.
There you go,
The
buddy.
entire interaction has been incredibly awkward for everyone involved, but also very sly on y'all's end. As you're feeling accomplished with yourselves, you hear the train rattles as a thunderous explosion occurs in the sea cart. Looking out the window, you see scraps of metal and a couple of people's dead, mutilated bodies flying out of a hole that from an explosion that occurred back in that cart.
I'm gonna look in the bag.
As you look in the bag, Zane, you see a dagger and a maroon cloak.
Okay, I put it back. I hide it back again. I was just peeking. It doesn't.
I
help me at all.
act concerned to go look at the sea cart and move towards those three guys.
I'm actually concerned, and I'm gonna go towards the Z cart now.
As you turn and start
I
making
don't
your
want
way
to go
there.
all the way in though.
Okay.
Like just
We'll
towards the door.
we'll say you're right here. How about that?
Oh.
I'll open the door at least to like.
Well, I
check
wanted
in
to go
there.
up near the door.
As you are doing so, you see that the other individuals immediately take their bags and don the robes that they had, pulling out
Ooh.
daggers, and one of them over in the corner pulls out a censer, which is like a device used to like
Sensing?
it's like a cleric item. Like, you can make sense. It's like they hold it, it's a metal chain leading down to like a ball where inside like leaves or herbs are stored.
I'm gonna put on the robe.
You want to put on the robe.
Yep.
Okay. The gentleman whose robe you took takes off towards the A cart.
Hey fellas, that one's getting away.
Sees this individual.
Yeah. As I put on the robe and I flash my little knife, I'm like,
Zane, this night,
I got one too. Look.
Zane,
that one
you
seems
being
to be,
you
that
being
one
a
seems to be making a run
relatively
for it.
you being a relatively decent smith, this knife sucks. This may be the flimsiest, crappiest little dagger you ever held in your life.
I might just, I'm gonna point at it. I'm actually gonna take the knife and I'll throw it at the guy running away.
Okay, go ahead and just roll me a sleight of hand check.
Oh, okay. Let's say 14.
the guy has entered out into the connector hallway, and as you turn and spin with, throw it with your right hand, it goes blade over handle, landing like right in the crook of the guy's knee. You hear him go, "Oh!" as he falls to the left and kind of tears a hole through the mesh, falling onto the train cart, getting crushed underneath the wheel, and rolling off into the distance and perishing.
Don't worry, fellas, I handle it.
Roll initiative, all of you.
Wait, do they think I'm on their side? Or no?
Oh God, no!
Oh man.
20.
You can roll me a performance check if you really want to stick to
Okay.
that.
My initiative's a 19. My performance check is a 14. So none bad. One good.
What was your performance?
14. I would also like to
This one would be the god.
I guess I can't really do that at this point. At this point, I'm worried about where the luggage is, and would like to attempt to activate
Roll me
Morgan.
an Arcana check.
But I'm
Your
gonna say
performance
I can
didn't
wait
work.
till my I can wait till my turn if I need to. But
Okay, what did you roll again?
for what, Arcana or initiative?
No, for initiative.
19.
Can y'all see? Are y'all able to see the clash thing?
No. What clash? No.
In the top right-hand corner, there should be like a sword with wings.
Nope.
Do you not see
Actually,
that?
don't have that guy. Oh, left hand corner. Yep. Yep. Is that just initiative?
Yeah, you should be able to pull it up. Do you see the things?
I do. I see the initiative order.
Yeah.
What initiatives did y'all roll?
20.
19. Wait, 19? Yeah, 19. I think I rolled a 17. I have +2.
All
It's
right.
either got a 19 or a 17. I don't remember.
Caesar, you are first. What would you like to do?
Is hide a bonus action or action?
It's bonus action for you because you're a rogue.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you have something
Oh,
that
yeah.
makes it so you can have a bonus action, don't you?
I want to go behind this table and hide.
This one right here?
No,
Or
no,
this-
no. The one you didn't. Yeah.
We're like right here.
Well, no, I want to hide like up
You
to the
should
left.
be able to move your character.
What? Oh, fuck yeah. I want to hide like right here.
Okay.
Oh, that
But
is
after
nice.
I like am out of their sight, I
that's
want to like sneak over here. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, go ahead and roll stealth for me.
I was like, you're doing all this. What if you just fail?
17.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's a 10, Zane.
That's crazy. What the frick? Oh, you have expertise, though. But still, dang. I mean, you have to have a...
This one notices you.
that means you
Who?
just have a +3 in dexterity, right?
Let me put a
That's fair.
attachment on it. This one over here notices you.
The wise cultist, or
Just the
oh, okay.
I don't know which one he is on
I
the
think
clash
he's
thing.
just the cultist.
Yeah, he's just the cultist. Just the cultist
Yeah.
notices you.
Well, there's 4 of them.
But no, like, he's the one that just says cultist.
Did you not see the clash thing? Look in the top left.
You can
you'll
click on him, Craig, and it highlights who's in the initiative order.
Can you see the initiative order, Craig?
Yeah, the Caesar, wise cultist, Rex, cultist.
Yeah,
Castor,
he's
cultist.
just cultist.
But on my screen, there's 2 that are cultists. Like,
Yeah, okay, so click on them. Click on the little
Do you see
guy.
this one? Do you see this? Yeah. Do you see this
And
one
it'll
Zane is
highlight
clicking
it.
on?
yeah, I can see the. I know which one you're talking about. Like, I can see that. I'm saying on the screen thing, like, I can see cultist caster.
Yes, we all see
What-
that, Craig.
The other 3 are just
The other
cultists.
3 say cultist, yes, but if you click on them, you can see the details. Go.
Like, do you have the initiative tracker pulled up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm the same way. Like, they all say cultist other than this one guy.
When
He
I
says
click on them,
cultist
they
caster.
don't bring up anything.
Look at the left, it highlights it in red who they are. On the initiative
Left.
tracker. On the initiative tracker.
Oh, okay.
Okay, are we good?
Yeah.
Should be.
Okay, good. Okay, that one saw you. The other ones didn't.
Damn. Okay. I just let Zane go.
Okay.
Gonna give
Or
him
it's
comms
this.
or
It's
something?
It's this cultist's turn first. He is going to... Where's my ruler? Hit a ruler. Sorry, I'm also trying to get this figured out as best as I can.
Yeah.
35 feet. He's going to dash. Over here. And that'll be the end of his turn. So end your turn.
All right, I'm gonna. Okay, so do I have to do the Arcana check now?
Yes.
Okay, I'll re-roll for it. I think I rolled good, but it's okay. 17 for that.
Okay.
Does that count as a bonus action or action, or is that just me
No, it's a free action.
doing it? Okay.
You were able to awaken. I forgot
Morgan.
his name already. Morgan
Where-
Freeburg.
I don't know where he is though.
He's
so-
at the very back of the train, and he is making his way to you
Okay, with the blown up
immediately
part.
upon activation.
Okay, it's gonna take him a few turns though. So we are going to do booming blade on the bartender.
Okay. To do that, you'll have to run around like over here.
Oh, okay. I can't just like jump over the table and stab him.
Yeah, sure. I'll say you can.
Okay. I jump on top of the table and I stab down on him.
Oh, you want your health bar instead of you. That's so
All
weird. I didn't have a health bar. Get up here. Alright, go ahead and roll a hit rate for me.
19.
Okay, damage.
9. And then the way, yeah, you know how booming blade works. I'll roll
Yeah.
my damage if he moves.
Okay. Thunderous magical prowess scatters up the cutlass blade as you slash into the fleshy body of the cultist. The cultist, frankly, probably just being a zealous bartender, is bisected almost immediately by the slash, his body falling into 2 bloody piles as it does so.
Bang.
He has
You
perished.
died really easily. Well, looks like you guys were nothing special. I turn to the other guys and give them a on God.
You just killed one of them in one strike. You want to go ahead and make me a intimidation check?
Okay. 5.
Okay, yeah, they're not intimidated by you, but they're wary of you. Alright. Cultist Caster's turn.
Come and get me, fellas.
He is going to cast Hold Person on you, Zane.
God dang. What away over there? What away over
Let me
there?
see where he needs to get. So it's about 100 feet. He's going to move here.
That's in stabbing distance for old Gregory.
Yes, it is. And then he's going to... Yep. Go ahead and roll me a... I think it's a wisdom save, if I'm correct. Yep, wisdom save.
Okay. Huh. Why is it like not there? Is it down here? Oh, okay, there it is. I think I'm gonna lucky that. 'Cause I got a 2.
Okay,
Not
you
much
get
better.
advantage on the roll.
How's that? How's a 9?
You are currently restrained.
It's wisdom.
Yeah, it was a wisdom save.
Oh.
There's not many points we should take. And that would be the end of his turn. This
Ow.
cultist is going to move here and end his turn.
All right, Caesar. Put some stroking on them. Stroke them off.
All right, Caesar, your turn.
Caesar, I want to preface. You just watched the spell one. Cast a concentration spell on me. Just throwing that out there. I don't
Are
know
you
if
metagaming right now, bitch?
Dude, you were on your phone.
I actually was there for
Oh,
that,
okay,
you
okay,
bitch.
okay.
So
Just making sure. Just making sure.
I'm gonna attack the cultist.
The one right in front of you.
No, I'm gonna.
The only one you don't get sneak attack on.
I'm gonna wall then.
Okay,
Oh,
roll.
snap.
Roll at me an
And
acrobatics
then-
check.
You know what I'm
If you're
saying?
doing it. Yeah.
See, it's crazy to me that he can, like, that's like a rogue thing where you can just hide
15.
and do stuff like that, and
Okay.
you just freaking.
You run across the iron alloyed walls, jump deftly making your way over the chair and rolling, landing next to the caster.
Stab in the neck. Ooh.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a hit rate.
24.
Okay, that hits. Roll your damage and sneak attack damage since you're a swashbuckler.
Yeah. 20.
20 damage.
Yep.
Okay. I can't remember what it is. Two. Okay. Hold on, he's got to roll his concentration. Can y'all see their health?
Yeah, 100%.
No. So, yeah, I guess I can actually.
You can see the little bar, I guess. It is what it
60%
is.
cultist casters.
You- Okay, he retains his concentration.
Damn.
I mean, it's
Alright.
not based on how much damage you do. It's just they just have a raw hit.
This cultist's turn. He's going to use his turn to dash
That is tough
over
though.
here. Okay, Zane, roll me another wisdom save.
Wait, I have a bonus action, right?
Yeah,
I want to shove him.
that won't stop his concentration.
It won't.
He'd have to take damage from the shove.
Can I hit him with the back of my dagger, like the whatchamacallit? The
Dagger doesn't have a pommel strike.
Fuck.
ability.
I'm trying, Zane.
I know. I appreciate it. My wisdom save, I completely failed. I got a 4.
Okay. Back to
Can
the
I
caster.
can I hear the free bird a rumbling? Just kept busting through the door.
Zane, he or not.
Boom
not
box
Zane,
out
I'm
the-
sorry.
boom box
Greg,
out the back
he
of
is
him.
going to cast inflict wounds on you.
What the fuck?
Up
Does
close
a
and personal.
13 hit.
I don't think it does.
Heck no.
It doesn't.
No way.
Bitch.
Ain't no way.
All right, he
I got a
misses.
higher AC than that.
He's going to use his bonus action to shove you. He fails the shove. And he'll just stay where he's at. This cultist is going to turn around and shank you.
Oh, what the fuck?
He said, "Wait a minute."
That is a nat 1. He does not hit.
Fuck yeah. Trip and
Top of
fall,
the round,
bitch.
back to you. He
Trip and
trips
fall.
over his robe and falls onto the ground.
Trip and fall.
And is now prone.
I like that,
Oh
brother.
yeah.
Dude, next time Craig plays a spellcaster in any of my campaigns, I'm gonna give him power word trip and fall as a spell.
Top of the round, Caesar, your turn.
Oh, as the dude's laying on the ground, I stab him in the butt cheek.
Okay, go ahead and roll hit rate on him.
so we're
You have
just-
advantage.
So we're just
because
getting
of,
we're just getting weird. We're just getting weird.
23.
We're giving brother steroid shots now.
that hits roll damage along with the sleight of hand or the stealth damage.
12.
12, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just dies.
And then I push the cultist caster.
Okay, go ahead and roll me an athletics check.
9.
Nope. He does not move.
Damn.
Alright. Zane, you ready to get smacked?
No.
This guy's stabbing you because you're held person. It is a crit.
What? Is that how that works?
It is how it works.
That's
Let me roll
crazy.
hit rate first. Okay, that is a 22 to hit.
That is nuts.
The crit is crazy, bro.
That is 9 piercing damage.
Damn.
Okay.
Okay, your turn. Go ahead and roll me a wisdom save.
Alright, come on. 8.
That does not save. Zane, as you fail your wisdom save, Morgan Freebird busts into the room like the fucking Kool-Aid Man. It's the best model I could find for him. So.
You gotta get this
Me.
this tune to stop playing. Oh, are you gonna let me I was say, I guess, is it my turn or no? Shouldn't be, right?
Your turn ended. He goes on your initiative count, right?
Yeah, he just goes after me. And I usually have to make a bonus action for him to do anything other than the dodge action. So,
Yeah, I know. He just ran in here to get to you. He's not
Yeah.
actually going to do anything now that he's in.
But I'm saying with hold person, would he be able to attack or no? I assume that he can still do his reaction. Because that doesn't require me to do anything.
Let's see. Hold on. You are incapacitated and can take any action of its choice. You are technically concurrently incapacitated. Alright, it's the caster's turn again. He's swinging another, inflict wounds on Craig.
What the fuck?
Standing right next to him. That 11 misses.
Hell yeah.
He's gonna shove you.
Bitch.
It does succeed.
Damn.
And then now he is going to run over here.
Wait, he saved a saving throw again?
The saving throw.
Or his concentration save?
Did Craig stab him? No,
Did
Craig
you?
stabbed the other guy.
Oh, okay. Oh, what did he do to Craig? Did he push him or something?
Yeah. Okay, Craig, your turn.
Can't really get to anyone, can I?
You can get to that guy.
Oh, it's in 30
It's-
feet. Oh, I can?
It
Fuck
It is
yeah.
30 feet.
Oh yeah, I'll run to him and stab him.
Okay, go ahead and roll hit rate for me.
Right in the nipple.
What
21.
is up with your
That
aim,
hits
bro?
roll damage.
Just carving out his nipple, dude. Nice, a pepperoni.
13. No, 16, sorry.
16 damage.
Yes, sir.
Alright.
Did you
He
sneak
make
attack
his-
or is that
He
normal?
did make his con save.
Well, get fucked, Zane.
What?
Like, just
He
get
he
fucked.
only had 20, so now he has 4.
Oh yeah. No, I'm saying, did you sneak attack or is that like your normal hit, Craig?
I can always sneak attack on every attack.
Okay, this cultist is gonna take another swing at you, Zane.
What?
That is a 19 to hit. That does hit, correct?
Yeah.
You are
crits.
held person, so it will crit. Take 5 piercing damage. She rolled like ass on the damage there.
I'm big thugging. I got a lot of HPs. We ain't worried.
You got like 7 left or something?
Yeah.
Alright, it's Morgan Freebird's turn.
Wait, do I get to make my saving throw or whatever?
Oh yeah, go and make your save and throw for me.
Come on! 12!
It succeeds.
Aha! Finally!
We're gonna
Good
figure
guy.
it's gonna move
Yeah,
here.
that's
Just
fine.
dash for his turn.
That's fine.
That will be your whole turn, though, Zane. Be unfreezing yourself.
Oh, okay. That's okay. And yeah, I'll just
Cultist
have
caster
him- I'll have him
is going to cast command on Craig. And he's going to cast command grovel.
Well, if he's dashing, his speed is 40 feet. So he
Who?
just
This
needs
guy
80.
is the steel
Morgan-
construct.
Yeah, Morgan
instead of
Freeman.
instead of 60.
No, his speed is 40 normally.
Oh, so he can go an
He
extra
move
20
80
feet.
if he dashes. Yeah.
Okay. That's where he'd be. Greg, wisdom save.
Ah. $17. Holy shit, I'm rolling good.
Greg, you do succeed. He is going to try and shove you. He does
He's a-
succeed.
God damn it. What does he
And
have to roll higher than? Like, what's he rolling higher than?
Your
My-
strength.
Oh, 14.
Does he have to roll higher than?
He's gonna move. Actually. I'm gonna move over this way.
Get brother off my britches.
Okay. Top of the round. Caesar, your turn.
Went to the cultist
I was
caster.
say, you can still get there. Should be
You can move your character, by the way. You don't
oh,
have
yeah,
to do it.
Slice off his head.
Okay. Roll hit rate.
22.
That misses. No, I'm just kidding. That does hit.
okay.
Fuck.
This is.
Alright, how do you want to do it?
Backward slash, like left to right. Whoosh.
Alright.
Head
As you,
flops off.
that's exactly what happens. The man's body falls dead in a pile of blood, the sensor prattling harmlessly to the ground.
Then now you can move.
He could move.
I could move, bro. I already
Zane, the
got
cultist is gonna stab you again.
Oh, Jesus. No more advantage
Six-
for you, ding
It's
dong.
a 16 to hit.
That hits, yeah.
You take 6 damage.
Ho, 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 ho. Okay, is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Okay. Hold
on. He's gonna try and shove you.
Okay.
He fails. Never mind. Go ahead.
Booming blade on that brother.
Okay, roll a hit rate for me.
How's a 10?
Defender wins, correct?
Yeah. I
Then
think
it
so.
misses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well then I'm gonna use my bonus action to command Morgan Freebird to smack him in the back of the head. I'm gonna have him run up and smack him on the back of the head on his turn. And Morgan
Okay.
Freebird. Morgan Freebird rolls a 24. Okay, to
That
hit.
does it.
And he does. You're the 8, right? 10 damage to the back of this guy's cranium.
Alright, how do you want to do it?
he goes.
Just concave his skull in?
He goes. Oh, I'm sorry I gotta do this to you, buddy, and then just whacks him on the back of the head. And the brother just
The
falls
man's
over.
body crumples to the ground like a wet rag. Just. And that
He goes,
will end
I
combat.
knew I shouldn't have been put in the luggage compartment. I could tell that there was going to be a scuffle.
Great. What would y'all like to do?
I appreciate you showing up, Morgan. You're always my right-hand man.
Greg, what would y'all like to do before Zane keeps talking to himself?
Thank you for
I wanna
helping,
grab
this
this
in the fight.
ball and chain looking thing.
Oh,
The
also,
sensor?
I would like to go check out on cart C.
Okay. You head this way to go check the cart C.
Hey,
And
Morgan,
Craig, you
get
pick
over here
up
and help
the,
me just in case there's any casualties.
You pick up the sensor.
Follows.
Do you know what a clerical sensor is?
No.
What do you think it is, just out of curiosity?
Well and change something in it that you can put like a herb in it.
You just described what he said in the beginning.
That's about all I know about it. I think.
To be
Looks
fair,
like this.
I don't know much either.
They're used for they're used during priest rituals or like ceremonies to like.
I think they was gonna sacrifice something.
It's not necessarily a sacrifice thing.
Like you can use it to ward stuff off, right, too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like moving that around, Sam?
What?
Morgan Freebird?
I was wiggling them for a bit. Did you just now see that?
Yeah, because I was looking at something else.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I did that. I did it a minute ago. I was like, whoa, Morgan Freebird running around the cart.
What would you like to do with this, Craig?
What happened to the owlbear thing?
I think he just took it away.
Oh, okay.
Do you want me to put it back up?
No, that's fine. I was going to the cart, see what's there. I like to keep it on me though, just put it in my pocket.
You just want to... Can't put... It's not big enough to put in your pocket. You'll have to, like, tie it to your belt loop.
So let's do that.
Okay. Then you want to follow Zane?
Yeah.
As you're doing that, Zane, you enter into the cart, or Rex, you enter into the cart. The cart is a mess. There is a gaping hole in the cart that immediately pulls your person towards the edge. People have already kind of made a clear enough circle around it, so whoever was going to fall out has already fallen out.
Oh wow.
It doesn't look like there's a whole lot to do in regards to saving people here, but this hole definitely needs to be patched.
Not much I can do here. Can I cast Cure Wounds on myself?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll this here. 16 HP back. Nice.
Ooh, that's a big heal.
That's pretty good. It's 2d8 plus 3.
Yeah, that's almost a max roll. That's good.
Yeah, I got an 8 and a 5.
If you weren't getting absolutely humped in that last fight.
Yeah, dude, I was rolling pretty decently until it came to doing wisdom saving throws, and then I was just cooked. Everybody, go to card B. Card C is no longer safe for transport.
They immediately agree with your sentiment and begin moving through. As the first group of women move through, they see the dead bodies of the cultists and immediately scream and run back into
Do not
the
mind the dead
This
cultists.
This causes like a stampede effect as people run back and forth, freaking out.
Oh, why did it... Guys, it's just a few dead bodies. Nothing crazy here. What are we freaking out about?
Caesar, as you push through the stampede, you arrive back with Rex, and as you do so, you catch a very slight view of the man you were searching for earlier.
Well, I'll run after him.
Go ahead, make a strength check to see if you can push through the crowd.
What's my strength modifier? 2? 21.
Your strength's a
Yeah,
plus
no
2?
way you rolled a 19.
I got 19. I actually got 19.
Your strength is a plus 2? I'm more surprised by that. Dang.
You shove through the crowd,
I'm
throwing
weaker than
bodies to the side, eventually
you're a rogue.
arriving at the guy as he is trying to move into cart D, and you put a firm hand on his shoulder.
Hey, buddy.
He turns around and looks at you. Oh, it's you, sir.
What happened in here?
I don't know. I returned to the cart after I got kicked out of the gentleman's club, and then an explosion happened.
Checked out, huh?
Well, they said I couldn't be there because I wasn't in cart A. I wanted a good drink of liquor.
Sure, you're coming with me, buddy.
What? Hey!
Alright, bring him over to Zane.
Rex, as you're trying to corral the stupid people as they begin to stampede and panic even more so,
Stupid people.
Morgan
Stupid
Freebird
people.
stands with his hands on his hips, looking very proud of himself as he just blocks the way like a large rock in a river. Eventually, Caesar arrives back at you, clutching a man very strongly by his shoulder.
Oh,
This
come
man
on.
is wearing some relatively lower end quality clothing, a brown and black plaid with elbow patches sewn onto it and knee patches sewn onto the trousers. His shirt is wrinkled and a little dirty. He's got a pretty gaunt face and he's a smaller individual in general. Not very good looking either. Almost exactly the definition of the word average. Freckles cover his face. Some round, decently thick glasses and curly orange hair complete the look. He wears a bowler hat on top of his head that has seen many a better days, and he's cradling some papers in his arms.
Come on, fellas. We can figure this out. Everybody just go into that cart. Oh, hey. What you doing with this guy?
Saw this guy running out of the gentleman's club whenever those guys kicked him out. I think he has something to do with the explosion.
This guy? You think this little dude caused the explosion? Going around
I
and
think
planting
they gave him
bombs,
something
Harry
that caused the
Schmatter?
explosion.
It wasn't me, I promise.
Mm.
Those three men that came in from the common cart, one of them stood up and then just exploded.
So it was
I
one
talked
of
to
the.
him.
You think it was one of the cultists, the homies with the little baggies?
Cultists?
Yeah, there were a few in the B cart.
Rex, at the word cultist, the previously panicking crowd gets even worse. They're hysterically
Guys,
reaching.
there's nothing wrong with a few cultists here and there. It's not that big a deal. If we can
Some
just-
people are
not
trying to
that-
shove themselves into the entrance cart. Others are shoving themselves back in. It's created this brutal, almost all-out brawl happening in
Oh
the
my
small
goodness
connector hallway.
gracious.
People are getting knocked the fuck out,
Fellas,
getting trampled
people
on.
are gonna start. We're gonna start losing some lives if we can't get organized here. Come on.
Your voice is not loud enough.
Oh. Well, Morgan.
Okay, I
Um,
pushed Zane and Morgan into the B cart.
We are in the B cart, aren't we?
You're in the C cart.
C cart. Okay,
Yeah,
okay, the B
I
cart.
push him into the B cart, like nudge him over there. I throw the scrawny guy in there, and as I walk into the B cart, I take out the.
You'll have to walk through the cart you just fought in to get to the B cart.
Okay, I meant that one. Sorry, the one
Okay.
we just fought in.
Okay.
Like shove him in there,
You gonna
and
unhatch
as I
the
walk
little
in
thing?
there, I take out the metal thing between the carts and just let him like coast off.
What are you doing? Those people are gonna be stranded.
Shit, they were running all over each other. Might as well let them stop
The
and walk
people start
around.
freaking out even more as they start to jump out into the snow-covered environment.
Oh my
You're
good
like
Lord.
on the side of a mountain in the snow.
Oh
These
my
people are
God.
going to perish now
Uh,
as they jump and run
Is
towards
there
the cart,
anything that I could've
desperately
done?
trying to reach.
Is there anything that I could have done to stop him
Zayd,
from
you
doing
do
that?
still have a chance to try and do anything.
So could I have tried to stop him from doing that?
How would you have stopped him? He, like, pushed you into the B commuter cart.
I would go back and, as he's taking out the thing, just slam down the spike again and be like, no, 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 no.
Sure, roll me... Both of you roll competing sleight of hand checks.
I'm sorry, Zane. I'm gonna fuck you in this. 18.
11.
Rex, you're not able
saying
to
it's
get
not
the
bad.
spike down, but there is a small period of time where if you are able to connect them in some way, you could theoretically
Oh yeah,
connect
okay.
the
I guess
carts.
I'll cast connect on the two carts to make them stick together for the next hour.
You still have another 4 hours worth of travel time, however, so... But for now, this will work. Your
Morgan!
bionic arm immediately glows a color as 2 cards are produced in between your fingers. You pull them out and connect them to the 2 distancing carts as Morgan immediately runs over and grabs the moving one and slowly pulls it forwards, connecting the 2.
Morgan, what if you were to just stand here and act as the bind between these 2 cards? With your immense strength. I don't know.
I just
Smell ya.
I hand Morgan the piece I took out. Here you go.
Oh, man, put it back in, Morgan.
Pause. Pause. Pause.
Morgan
Pause.
puts the spike back in the hole.
Alright.
Alright.
The commotion of the crowd has calmed down and they're all staring at Caesar with aghast expressions.
Stop running
got-
around or this guy's gonna
You
kill
guys
you.
stopped complaining, didn't you? You're welcome.
One of the women immediately drops to her knees and weeps.
It's alright, lady. Everything's gonna be okay. We are
One
the
of the
good guys.
points at you, Caesar, and calls you a monster.
No, we are the good guys.
I walk up to him and I do a open hand, like hit him between my thumb and my pointer finger right in the neck. Neck chop.
He
Hey,
drops like a
you-
sack of
You
shitty
gotta
potatoes
stop
on the
doing that,
floor.
brother.
Hey, look, even more appalled as they all like huddle
You
into
have
the
got to
far
stop doing
corner
this.
away from you.
Hey, friend, you have got to stop doing this.
They're starting it.
These
While
are
not
random
effective, it
innocent
did
civilians.
work as riot control.
These are innocent civilians. We gotta go back this civilized. We can't be slashing and hacking and killing and
Acting as
murdering.
Morons.
Are you
I didn't kill
still,
anyone.
Craig? During
You
this time
almost
frame, are you
did.
still holding on to the guy?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yep.
Well, hey, you got your friend here. What do you want with him?
I don't know. He just looks suspicious.
What are we gonna do about that? To this point,
Torture him?
I'm still not sure of what our mission is here.
Do I remember what the mission is, Ian? Or-
Yes. I did tell you. I told you at the end of your one shot.
I know. I did not write that shit down, bro.
Bro.
History check.
Yeah, history check.
I have like
Yeah, the folders in the room.
I have all the stuff about like old Neil and Billionaire Star. We have to go kind of not interrogate them, but look into them because we think they're corrupted.
Yes,
And,
but that's not
part of
related
order
to
of the
Zane's
truth.
mission. I told you what Zane's mission was as well.
You did?
Yes, I told you everything considering you're the leader of the mission in regards to rank.
I want to look in the folder.
The folder's in the room.
What room?
The room, y'all's room in the
What we
train.
started in.
Yeah, let's go to our room, Zane.
Are you bringing your friend?
Yep.
Craig, as you're
Alright.
holding on to this guy, your hands start to sink into his shoulder more than normal, and it feels really cold to the touch.
What the fuck? And I rip off his jacket.
You rip off his jacket, and as you throw the jacket to the side, it turns into snow as it leaves his body.
Oh Lord! I punch him.
They're a
on the
abominable
face.
snowman, and I kick him in the forehead.
As y'all punch and kick him, his body is made out of snow and ice as it crumples down. You were holding a real human beforehand, but at some point it seems it got switched.
I think this was the work of a simulacrum. I've heard of it before. It's like a mimicry spell. You must have actually been onto
Uh-oh.
something with that guy, cause
I know I was, you bum.
he wouldn't have wanted to get away that bad. Can I investigate the room to see if I can tell where he went?
Yeah. Roll investigation for me.
Scooby-Doo hunt him. God dang it! 12.
That is not enough to discern from the effects of a simulacrum.
Hmm.
Can I?
No.
Investigation. 13.
Could he give me the
Same
help action,
situation.
giving me advantage in the investigation?
He already rolled.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you can give you help. It's fine.
Oh yeah, Zane. Go help.
13.
God damn your ass.
I got a 7 and then an 8.
Dude, I have a fucking -1 and I tied you.
I'm +5. Oh, frick.
No, y'all have no idea where this guy went.
Well, it looks like we're back to the drawing board. No clues in here. Yeah, let's head back and look in whatever folders you were talking about. I start heading back to the room.
I'll follow.
As y'all arrive back at the room, the conductor and some of the train personnel has come from the main room and is like calming people down, directing people where they need to go. After about 5 minutes of pure incompetence, they've finally decided to pick themselves up. It seems they got scared from the explosion and were trying to run away.
Yeah, it's a train bombing. That's pretty scary.
As y'all arrive back in the room, after not a couple seconds after you have one of the staff members knocks on the door very gingerly.
Oh yes, come in.
As he peeks his head inside the room, he goes, "Are you okay, esteemed gentlemen?"
Yeah, we're doing mighty fine over here. How about you?
Wonderful.
How you doing?
Doing well. We're just doing a check-in. You haven't been down south to the train at all yet, have you?
Not to my knowledge.
I see. Well, just enjoy your time here. We'll provide you a partial refund on your ticket.
Oh, thank you.
No worries. As he closes the door and moves along.
All right, let's see them folders there, Buckaroo. Open up your sheet, mon ami. Come on.
Caesar, Greg, you want to pick up the folder?
Yep.
Caesar, as you pick up the folder with the information from Lord Bassett on your instructions for the thing, you see and you begin to recall this is a long-term station mission in the city of Backland, which has been quickly developing itself as the city of cities or the city of dreams, where a lot of business and ventures is starting to explode rapidly, but the high disparity in living conditions and the slums has resulted in a lot of despair and malfeasant thoughts to propagate throughout the slums, which has resulted in a lot of more extraplanar issues. Y'all have been dispatched on one hand as point knights to directly combat this. On the other hand, you specifically have been attached to both inspect and, if need be, assassinate two knights. One is Lionel Starr and the other is Old Man Neil. Zane, you have been tasked with potentially replacing Old Man Neil as the Order of Truth member in the city of Backland.
I tell Zane all his parts, not mine.
Oh. Well, what's wrong with Old Man Neil? Is he going on retirement or something?
Something like that.
All right. Yeah, I guess I really don't know. I don't think the person could leave the train possibly. So I think our best course of action would be to look for the guy.
Sure, let's go look at him on the C train. C part. Or do you want to go to A and work our way back?
Right now we're in A, right? All right, Morgan. You
Is there
stay
anything
here
in front of us or no?
and keep an eye out.
Like further up than A or no?
Yes, the Gentleman's Club.
Let's go look in the gentleman's club first.
All right, that sounds good. Come on, Morgan. We'll start here.
As you arrive in the Gentleman's Club, the situation in there, in comparison to everywhere else, is incredibly peaceful. The bartender slash cook still works, and the two women are still conversing in the corner, and there's one guy just kind of chilling at the bar enjoying a nice drink.
seems pretty quiet in here. Might be all right. Can I like look a little harder, maybe investigate or perception to see?
Yeah,
if
what are you
anything's standing out?
investigating?
I'm looking to see if anything or anyone is like standing out, maybe looking a little cautious or
Snowmanish.
tense. Not
Yeah, roll
snowmanish.
investigation.
Just tense. That's a nat 1 for a 6.
Oh my god.
Zane, you realize you have not eaten in a little bit, and you are 110% locked in on those meatballs that man is whipping up right now.
I said I go up to the counter. Hey, give me a piping hot fresh serving of those meatballs.
Coming right up.
Sorry, Caesar. Our investigation's gonna have to wait. I am starving.
Caesar, what would you like to do?
How many people in here?
4, not including Zane.
Okay, one's a bartender. Is he bartender slash cook or bartender and cook? Like, is there two
Bartender.
people?
And cook. He's both.
Okay. Anyone at the bar, or is it like
Yeah, one guy was at the bar.
what are the other two doing?
That's the 2 women talking in the corner. They were there last time when you were here.
Okay. I'm gonna go sit next to the dude in the bar.
Alright. Rex is sitting on his left. You want to sit on his right?
Yeah.
Dude, you sandwich the guy.
What's his stature like? Is he small, like similar build to the other dude, or no?
He's just a little shorter than Zane. He's probably about 6'3". He's a relatively solid sized guy.
Okay. Are you waiting for me, or?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Did Zane say anything to him or no?
Zane walked up and immediately ordered meatballs, which he is plowing through right now.
Okay, I want to pickpocket him.
Okay, what are you trying to steal?
Some ID, anything.
His wallet?
Yeah.
Okay,
Wow.
roll a sleight of hand check.
Wow.
19. 19.
You definitely pick his wallet and he doesn't even notice.
I want
He continues to sip on his drink. In front of him?
Like, just at the bar, look through it.
The guy is relatively focused on his drink, and
Right next to him.
despite the fact that 2 people just sat by him, he's not. He's kind of one of the. He's an introverted person, as you can assume, considering he tries to ignore your presence as much as physically possible. Opening up his ID, you see his name is Sirius.
His name is Sirius?
Yes,
With the C.
Sirius.
Oh, never mind.
He's not joking around, is he?
Oh, it's quite serious.
Anything else? Like, no, like where he works, or like business card, or?
No, I mean just some classic identification of the country of Lowen, which is where you're headed. It seems he lives in Backland. It's what he's got right now is just like a classic citizen identification. It doesn't have like anything other than his picture, his name, and his social security number.
I put my hand on his shoulder and say, "Hey, Sirius, what are you doing back when? What's your profession?"
You know who I am.
And I put his.
How do you know who he is?
Okay.
When did you steal my wallet?
Whoa,
When did you steal his wallet?
I'm giving it back. It's borrowed. At the
Oh.
most.
Yeah, see, dude, he's borrowing from you. It's not a big deal.
Shut the
Roll
fuck up,
for-
man.
Roll persuasion with Zane's help.
Oh, thank God I had Zane's help. 21. I had a 3 and an 18.
He kind of looks. He doesn't quite believe you, but he'll go with it. He's all right. So you just what? Found it?
Yeah, you dropped it on the ground.
feel it leave my pocket. That's concerning.
Well, sometimes
Yeah.
that happens. If your pockets are really facing downward, it can just slide
You
right
know
out.
who those two baddies are on the back?
Baddies?
He turns and looks at them. They're both older women, and then he turns
Oh.
back and looks at you with a completely stone-faced look.
Bro's got a thing for bingo wings.
Pardon, what were you saying beforehand?
What do you do?
Oh, I'm an accountant.
Boring. I have to get up and leave. I'm walking back to the B.
Dang, my friend, he doesn't seem too much.
The guy seems
Too
a
much
little
into
sad,
what you do.
but moves on with it. It's an expected response. Zane, do you just want to knock down this and move on?
Yeah, I finished my food.
You don't want to do anything else in this room?
Describe all the people in the room. So it's this guy, the two old ladies, and the guy behind the bar.
And the barkeep.
Are there any extra like doors into this room?
There's a door that goes into a cargo cart, or a cargo cart in front.
I would like to go through there.
Okay, as you walk up, you hear the barkeep go, "Apologies, sir. That's for employees only."
Ah, that's right. That's me, employee. I
Roll
happen to be.
persuasion.
I happen to be a part of the staff.
Roll deception. Apologies. Roll deception.
That's another nat 1 for a 2. It's 2 nat 1s in a row. That's insane.
The guy does not believe you at all. Sir, I'm serious. You're gonna need to step back.
Oh well, I mean, the conductor had me come down here. We're good buddies, and I just need to check
Sir.
something out real quick, and I'll be
Sir.
on my way.
I'm going to need you to leave the gentleman's club.
Whoa, my friend, we're getting very hostile here. I'm a
Not a
gentleman.
hostile thing, but you're trying to go in places unfortunately you're not allowed to go in.
Okay. Can I? Can Morgan go get in there?
As Morgan starts to walk through, he goes, "Why do you even have an automaton out? That should be in the back cargo hold. Sir, I'm gonna need you to power that down and return it to where it's
That's
supposed to
where
go."
he's going. He's heading to the cargo hold. He's gonna power. I'm gonna take him in
cargo
here.
hold at
and
the
power him
end
down.
of
Well,
the train
This here
is where they're being
automaton.
kept.
This here automaton is special. He.
Unfortunately, sir, unless I receive indication from the conductor, that is not the case. Please return him back.
He only. Okay, well, let me go get words from the conductor. I'll go get a note, and I'll be back here for you, Mr. Grumpy Butt. Okay.
All right, then I will wait.
And I happily
You
stroll
just
out.
let him go fucking through? What is this shit?
Roll persuasion to see if he'll let you go.
Oh, to leave?
Yeah, to go get the conductor for this.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Do I have to? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Nope.
I got a 4.
Oh my
Nope.
god.
Sir,
Jesus freaking.
please. Return from whence you came.
All right. You've worn me down. I guess I will take Morgan and we will head to the back cart and I will power him down. Okay.
Thank you.
Can I hide and run to the front of the car? And sneak across?
I mean, it's basically bright light all the way inside.
I'll just crouch really slowly and walk through.
Sure, go for that. Roll me a stealth check with disadvantage.
21 and 16.
You do not make it.
Fuck. What did I need?
A 21 or higher.
Fuck.
All right. So I'm gonna head out of the cart.
Okay.
All right, Morgan. We need to devise a plan to get back into that room. So,
Here, but how about I just do this? I walk up to him. I'll go up and order a whiskey, and as he hands me the whiskey, grab his arm, and I'll startle him. Then you can run to the door.
okay. And Morgan, you stay out here and watch the door. Cause he doesn't like he'll get distracted if you go in there again.
I can smell you.
Okay.
All right.
That's what Morgan says. Come on now.
I'll sit out here and guard the door.
I walk up to the barkeep.
I sneak in.
What?
Roll stealth.
God damn it, Zane, I said to wait. You
Yeah, I know,
dumbass.
well, I gotta get to the opposite side of the cart before you grab him, right?
Why did the sneak in? You can just walk up there.
Cause he will get mad at me if I just walk in. He made me leave. Hold up, I dropped my dice on the. Aha! My stealth is a 20.
Really, just with your brief interaction, you hear the door open and close very slightly. The man, fully focused on you like a proper employee, does not catch as Zane makes his way into the cart.
Nothing a good old razzle dazzle can't fix. Alright. So what am I looking at?
It is a room full of boxes.
Okay. Can I start looking in the boxes?
You'll have to pry them open with something.
Zane, use your connect spell.
I cannot. I can use my sword, or can I just look around and see if there's anybody like? This is just a room with boxes. There's no people in here. Can I?
Yes,
look for people?
nobody in there.
Okay. I'll pry open one of the boxes with my sword. See what's in the box.
Okay. Inside is just some stored goods. It seems like this train, well, mainly moving passengers, also moves some small goods to
Okay.
the city.
That's good. All right. Well, then I'll head. You said the next room is the conductor, right? That's where the
It's
engine
the
is?
staff cart.
Okay. I'll head into there real fast and just take a peek. Take a peek in there.
Okay. Moving through and taking in a peek, you see a couple of employees sitting down. You see the conductor walk from inside that room into the main section of the train.
Do I see our boy in there?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna turn back and go back to Caesar.
Walking back through the door, Caesar has. Caesar, you have not ordered a drink. You've just fucked around with this guy for a little
How many
bit.
hairs do you have on your left nipple?
Order a drink or move on.
Over or under 13?
Sir! As he says that, the door opens, the guy looks around and goes, "When did you go in there?"
What are you talking about? I never went in anywhere.
Yeah, what are you talking about? He never went in anywhere.
You two, leave.
I snap at him. I say, girl boss, gaslighting, gatekeep, buddy. Get up with the times." And I walk out of the room.
I look at the barkeep. What the fuck did he just say?
I don't know, but get out.
What? I'm not with him.
Yes, you are. Get out.
What?
Sir,
What if I'm a
Please.
woman?
leave. Then that's a problem.
Fine, you drive a hard bargain. And I push the accountant over and walk out.
You're just a douche. You guys just a douche.
Hey, what? What the fuck, man?
He told me to.
What?
Blame him. And I point to the barkeep and I walk.
Oh, dear God.
All right.
Joel's group moves past.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as
Y'all are
we-
back in the A cart.
Yeah, can we
what's in there?
I say we just start like heading down, looking for any side doors that we haven't like seen yet, or, the guy obviously.
Yep.
There are 4 rooms on either side of the cart A side. Y'all are only in one room, so there's 4 rooms in here y'all would have to search if y'all wanted to search everything.
Okay. Well, I mean, there's only 3 more rooms we can search. I say we each take one. Morgan, you go check that one. If you see the guy that we saw before, start jumping up and down and yelling.
He nods.
All right. I check one of the doors.
The door is locked. It seems to be like a room similar to what y'all stay in.
Is there a window?
No, these doors don't have windows.
I knock on it. I say, room service.
Did you order room service? No. Did you? Mm-mm. One of them eventually opens the door. Hello?
I kind of push past him and said, hello, we're here to make sure you'll stay on this fine, rumbling cart of doom. It was nice and fun and overall pleasant. So, how are you guys doing today? And can I get you anything?
We're doing well. Please leave, sir. You have stumbled in without our permission.
Do I see the guy in here?
No.
What do these guys look like?
2 very, 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 very old guys. And then, one older lady who opened the door for you.
I apologize, sir. I will leave you guys to fossilizing. And I close the door.
Caesar, what are you doing?
I'm walking past, see if I can see anyone. If not, like, I'm not gonna go look through doors or anything. I'm gonna start keep walking through and see if I can see the dude.
Like in cart B?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
19.
He is not in this cart.
Part C.
As you walk to enter back into the cart where you had originally fought, you see 2 employees standing there. Pardon, sir, but you cannot go past this point.
Where'd everyone go?
What'd you say?
Where'd everyone go?
What do you mean, where did everyone go?
Like, there's a bunch of people on Cart C.
Yeah, but you're not in cart C, you're still in cart B. He's not letting you into the connector car.
Why not?
Something has happened, sir, and I'm just gonna have to ask you to stay here.
You talking about the murders?
If you were aware, then you cannot pass through. I apologize.
So if I'm unaware, I can pass through?
No, you cannot pass through either way. It just makes explaining a whole lot easier.
Okay, how many people are guarding the door? 2?
2.
Don't chop both of them!
Roll
Double-headed
a strength
gap.
check. Alright, before you do this, are you sure you want to do this?
No, I'll take it back. I whisper in his ear, I'm with the... Hold up, I need to go my notes. I'm with the Knights of Goetta. Let me through.
Pardon. Apologies, sir. We are not familiar with the Knights of Goetta.
Well, aren't you a dumbass? Okay. Quick, there's someone making this, a ruckus in the gentleman's club. You gotta go get him. How's my
Sir, the
persuasion?
gentleman... Go ahead and roll deception. But just so you know, it's gonna be a really high DC. They have people up there to
15.
deal with that. Yeah, I know. Sir, we already have people up there whose goal is to deal with that. That is not our concern at this moment. I apologize.
Well,
You have about 2 hours till you arrive at your destination.
I got
at
an
this
idea.
point.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to find the guy who blew up the cart, so let me through.
Apologies, sir. We have people on board who are already working towards doing that anymore, and it could cause confusion.
Can I pull up to where Craig is now?
Mhm.
Okay. I think I'm gonna stop doing my accent. By the way, I just don't want to do it anymore. But I kind of walk up. I go, "Hello, gentlemen. I see you guys have met my friend here. What are you guys talking about?"
He's not letting us through.
Ah, I see. Well, hey, that sounds like you guys are really busy, and we respect that that you guys are doing your job and trying to keep us safe. And I usher Caesar to walk back with me towards the door back to the cart.
Okay, I follow.
When we get, you said the connector cars have like the like a felt, like okay. When I get out there, I want to cut the top of it and try to climb up to the roof of the train.
Okay.
And I'm like, hey, let's just. There's a big hole in the side. If we go on the roof, we can go get in over there.
As Zane walks into the A cart to do that, between the two carts, I just want to climb to the roof of the train.
That is where I am. There's a felt covering
okay.
it. Brother.
I thought you were trying to cut to the top of the train. I'm like, okay, Zane's
No,
a
he said there's like a
fucking
felt, there's like a
retard.
cloth over it, so it's not just wind when you go between them, basically.
You are able to do this, but both of you are going to need to roll me an acrobatics check to see if you can successfully climb to the top of this train.
22.
Cocked.
What'd you get?
You said acrobatics?
Yes.
18.
Alright, you both are able to definitely climb up to the top of this train. The wind is brutalizing as it beats down on you, but your balance is sturdy enough. The snow makes it very, very, very cold. And if you spend an hour out here, the chance of frostbite increases exponentially.
I just want to head towards the the giant hole in the side of the train and jump in there.
That sounds good.
Okay, as you two run across the tops of the train, you jump and kind of deftly roll into the hole, arriving back in the sea cart. It is concurrently empty. It seems they've shuffled everybody out of here.
Ah, we got the whole place to ourselves. Ain't that nice? So, Caesar, I think you take. Do you want to head back towards meeting up with your friends again, or would you like to head towards the back of the train, whatever's back there?
I want to head up, like towards where we.
Were.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll head towards the back of the train.
Alright, and Caesar, you're going into the commune, the entrance cart?
Yep.
Alright. As you do so, we'll start with Caesar. Caesar, as you enter into the cart, you see that there are two individuals from the train thing cleaning up the room. The bodies are in bags, like morgue bags. They see your entrance, and they seem like confused as to how you got up here, but considering you made it past the people, they assume you probably have a reason and ignore you.
You guys know how they died yet?
We're not involved with investigation, we're just cleaning it up.
Okay. You know who I could talk to figure that out, or?
We'll have somebody in Backlund do the investigation aspect of it. That's not for us to care about.
Okay. And did you see any? Where'd you put all the people who were in C-Cart?
Well, they got moved back into B card, obviously. Or not
Yeah.
B card, apologies. D card.
Damn. Unlucky them, huh?
Don't be poor.
Fair enough. Okay, well, I'll see you guys later.
Just don't be poor, bro.
I'll walk back towards that D cart.
All right, Zane,
Money
you
gift.
you open the door to D cart, and there's a small little bit of room, and there's 2 employees like in B cart, and then it is just people, like just
Good
basically
God.
just standing on top of each other.
It is packed in here. Holy Jesus. What?
Indeed it is.
What are y'all doing back here?
We're traveling just like you.
Some kind of weird sexual thing or
You telling this too.
the guards?
It's just where we were told to put them.
Huh. Weird. I don't know why I wouldn't put them up there in A cart or, you know, B cart. B
Why
cart
would we
seems
put
pretty
that? Why would we put them up there with them? They spent good money.
Yeah, but like, this is kind of crazy. These people spent money on a C cart, and now they're in a D cart. You know, usually you bump up the customer when you blow up a train.
Didn't spend enough.
All right, well, guess that's you guys' prerogative. I'm just gonna take a look around if that's all right with you guys. And I would like to try to start weeding through the people to find the guy in the manure-stained cart.
Good luck getting through. It is literally like a wall.
I'm just gonna, hey fellas, is there a little guy with a bowler hat in there and some glasses? Anyone just shout if you see somebody like that.
At the sound of your shouting, nobody
Whoever-
really involves with you, as you don't have. It doesn't sound like you're offering anything.
Whoever finds him gets to go to A cart.
At the sound of that, people immediately begin to look around, almost violently.
The little guy got some
Shoving,
freckles
pushing
on his
each other.
face.
They find a guy with freckles and immediately like make room as they're like, "I found one! I found one!"
Is it him?
No.
Not him. Keep looking.
Some poor dude who just got fucking manhandled.
Not him. Keep looking. Whoever finds the golden egg gets the $10. Come on, guys.
They continue to move around and push around, and
Check back there
Caesar
with the
eventually-
donkeys too. I smell some donkeys.
Caesar eventually arrives, and everybody's confused. Or Caesar eventually arrives. Sorry,
Greg, you
Caesar,
there?
you
How's it
see
going?
this situation.
What's going on, guys?
I got them looking for me. Who's guys? It's just me. Yeah, they're searching through the haystack.
For the little dude?
For our proverbial needle.
So start helping him.
I'm not, no.
Sorry, my mom texted me. I'm trying to
I
text her back.
would like to not get in there, actually.
Come on, let's get our hands dirty.
Greg, to get involved with this would be like throwing yourselves to the wolves. People are packed so tightly they can't even turn.
Yeah, I'm
And
okay,
how much
man.
space is there above him?
I mean, there is some room above them.
I'm not Spider-Man.
I'll just wait for him to come back to us. Well, are they talking a lot, or is it quiet in there?
No, I mean, they're yelling.
Damn it.
Okay, so we've checked pretty much every cart, right?
Everyone but this one. Or behind it.
There are some carts behind a D cart, but it would be almost impossible to get to them.
Unless we took our roof route again.
Let's
How
try
would
it.
you enter?
I'd go back out to the little route from C to D, hop up on the roof, cut the felt again, and how would I enter?
Cut the felt
I assume that there's probably like a transfer thing from D to the ones behind them, right? Like some kind of walkway.
There is.
Yeah, I just cut and then hop in.
But these parts also don't contain humans, so they wouldn't be trying to make them look nice. So they might not be made out of felt.
Well, only one way to find out. I'm gonna go check the roof. If I don't come back, I fell off. And I'm gonna cut the felt and hippity hoppity up on that roof again, baby. Come on.
Y'all are gonna have to roll a acrobatics for me if you want to do this.
Okay.
15.
Barely enough.
18.
You both are able to make it up. And as you do, on top of the train, you make your way back and you see that the end points of this train are, like, the last 3 remaining carts are connected through traditional, like, open spaces. Like, there's no felt.
Oh, so you
It's
just hop
just
down.
like a metal walkway.
Alright. So yeah, I'll just hop down to the metal walkway and see what's in the one behind D.
Behind D is the luggage storage cart.
Hey, look at
See if
this.
anyone's hiding in there.
Yeah, I investigate. I'm gonna take a look around here. I kind of look up at Caesar. Is there any carts behind the one behind D?
What do you... Are there any carts
Behind the
behind
storage.
D?
Behind the storage.
Yeah, there's 2 more.
Okay. I say, hey Caesar, if you want to go, I'll check out this one. If you want to go check out the next one,
Okay, I go check out the next one.
and so that way we
Alright.
can clear these real fast.
The next one is also a luggage cart. There's quite a lot of people on this train.
Okay, I want to go look at it.
Yeah.
Okay. As both of you need to go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
That was so close to the net 20. 13.
11.
Neither of you find anything particularly interesting or anything related to this individual.
This is odd. Vanished without a trace. Who used the simulacrum spell? Illusion magic.
Y'all have an hour until the train arrives.
An hour? Okay. Well, if we don't find this guy before the train arrives, we'll almost have a 0% chance of finding him. So I'm gonna head to Caesar's cart.
As you arrive in there, Caesar gives you a similar answer to what you had discovered in your own cart.
Alright, well there's still one more to check, so let's go check the caboose.
As you make your way into the caboose, inside you peek in is a beautiful room.
Whoa. This is odd.
Luscious bed, amenities, solid-sized desk, and inside of this room is one individual. He is concurrently sitting on a chair, reading what looks to be some form of religious text. The man is relatively large, probably around 6'7" in height, and relatively muscular. His hair goes to about his mid back, and it is a beautiful moonlight, silver color. He's got solid, well-cut facial features, and he's wearing armored clergy robes.
I
You're creepy as hell.
nudged Caesar. Show him the thing. Show him the thing.
What thing?
The thingy on your hip.
I hold out my incense.
You two walk in and stare at him like children before Caesar holds out the incense like it's gonna magically start a cutscene. The guy looks over at you for a brief second before returning to his text, seemingly unbothered by your intrusion.
You got a
Who are
nice
you?
room back here, buddy.
Hey man, you cut me off. Who are you?
My fault, G.
I am a servant of the moon god, Lilith.
The moon god.
Okay, what are you doing here?
Riding the train, just as you.
Why back here though?
My position in the train was not decided by me. I merely responded to where they told me to go.
Are you a high value target?
Target is a very interesting way to describe me.
Well, there was an explosion and an assassination attempt, I can only assume.
I did hear the explosion. But if they were coming at me with such simple numbers, it would be quite a sorry excuse for an attempt.
Do you have any, do I still have the robe? Or no?
Yeah,
Attach on the robe? Do you not, does this ring any bells?
ah, the cult of the true creator. They definitely were not after me.
Well, what do
Why
you
is
think
that?
they were after? And yeah, why were they not after you?
They know well better than to come after me after what happened the last time they tried. And who they were after, I do not have a clue. However, as I can tell y'all have been scouring this train inch after inch, you have missed quite a glaring spot.
How do you know that?
The guy turns towards you, his eyes closed. He is blind.
Whoa.
What spot?
Don't
Or
sound
does
so
there
eager,
no fun
man.
if I give you the answer?
Okay.
Sure there. We gotta go find the answer.
The
After you
only
give us the
ones
answer.
I can think of that we haven't checked is the very front of the train.
You have been in this cart you have been in the cart already.
Okay.
Oh, the A cart. We didn't check all the doors.
Yeah, but that could just be something else.
The man turns back around and begins
He didn't correct me. that
reading, quote unquote, his religious text.
Okay, old
time.
man.
Man, how are you reading books if you can't see?
If you
brother?
had to say the alphabet A through D, which one would you pick?
None of them.
All right. Well, I can see you don't want to help us, and you already kind of have.
I just gave you quite a solid answer, I
But-
would actually say.
Kitty's in the gentleman's club, the connector.
I think he's in the connector, like the or the entry. I didn't really understand how that was like laid out, honestly. All right, guy. Well, it was nice meeting you. Name's Rex Skarsgård. I offer a hand.
You walk across the large observation suite room and offer your hand. He turns around and gives it a light shake.
Nice to meet you.
Wonderful to meet you as well.
What's your name? Is he bald?
No,
he has silver hair.
long silver hair that goes to his back.
Is he bald?
What's
You
your
can
name?
call me Laurent.
Laurent. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, it was nice meeting you, sir. I'll have to introduce you to Morgan someday. He is very chill.
Your steel defender makes me laugh.
Oh, thank you. All right. Well, okay, Caesar. Well, I'm gonna go check the connector car because I think that's the big answer there. Or if there's another one with it, maybe he said something about like the entrance. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna start heading back that way. I guess we have to go on the roof past the D cart, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go as fast as I can, so because I know we're running low on time.
Mm-hmm. There is a ladder, so you are able to take that on this back one instead of
Okay.
having to climb up.
Sweet.
But you will have to make an acrobatics check to jump into the hole.
Okay, so we're jumping into the hole for the C car.
Caesar, yes. Caesar, are you gonna follow?
Yep.
I got a 20.
Okay.
20 also.
You both land easily inside of the empty C cart.
All right, so the connector is between the B and C car, right?
Yes,
Yes.
it's the room you fought in, and it's the room you entered the train in.
Okay. Well, let's head back in there.
As you step back in there, it looks like the cleaning is done. The bodies are in body bags, and the room has been left relatively untouched.
I would like to, one, maybe perception or investigate to look for any standout clues. Possibly.
Go ahead and roll an investigation check for me.
And then two, if this doesn't work, I got a 22.
You do not notice anything. Like, nobody hid or anything like that. You do notice a dirty foot track. That is different from the shoes that the individuals who work on the train wear. Moving towards the B cart.
Let's follow that towards the B.
I would like to check the body bags as well.
Okay.
Make sure they're all
You-
dead.
You open them up and they are all, the individuals you killed, you do recognize them, are all still in
Okay,
there.
then we can head to B cart.
As you arrive in the B cart, the guards are both appalled and slightly irritated at the fact you came out of there, considering they were telling you not to just a little bit ago.
What's up,
But
fellas?
considering you're almost there, they just move on and shrug it off.
Alright, do we see any
Don't
more
go back
footprints?
in there.
No problem, sir. I think we're good in there now.
The problem with the B cart is so much movement and commotion has happened since the instance that it's hard to find the tracks specifically amongst everything. You did get a good gander at it, so you are able to see something that does look similar moving forwards in the aisle that's like further down the cart. So if they are in the B cart, it's towards the end of it or they are past it.
Okay.
Let's start scoping some people out.
You have about 30 minutes until you get to your destination.
Alright, well, he said no alphabet. That was our hint, honestly, so I'm just gonna skip past the B cart.
Okay, I'm gonna
Okay.
look in the B cart.
Okay, Caesar, what are you looking for?
The dude.
Okay.
Well, anyone with the same footprints as that
The
dude.
dude.
Are you gonna ask them to lift up their shoes?
Yep.
You better roll a really strong check of some kind. What kind of check are you rolling?
Persuasion 19.
Okay, and you're just persuading them to lift up their shoe.
Yes.
It will take you the rest of the time to look through all of these footprints.
Okay.
Okay. You begin to ask people to lift their shoe and check the bottom of their shoe and compare it to the footprint Rex pointed out earlier. Rex, you charge past the B and the A cart, I presume?
Once I get into the AI, signal for Morgan to follow me again.
He does so.
And, yeah, so I would like to check in. The next one's the Gentleman's Club, right?
Yes.
I'd like to check back in there.
As you enter back into the gentleman's club, the bartender and cook turns towards you. The women are gone, it is just him in there. I thought I asked you not to return, sir.
Ah, you did ask. And then I'm just gonna start looking around for clues.
He starts to get annoyed, and like visibly frustrated that you're ignoring it of him. He does seem a little wary of Morgan, though.
Yeah, Morgan will freak on him. Morgan
You
will
want to have
freak.
Morgan just stand by him?
Yeah, Morgan just stand in the middle of the room. Looks like
Morgan
a
stands with his arms crossed and just glares at the cook, who gets noticeably quiet, giving you time to investigate.
Looking for clues.
Greg, you're still looking at people's feet like a freak.
Ooh, there we go. That is a 24.
A 24 on your investigation.
Yeah, 19.
As you are searching around the cart, looking to and fro, you notice a strange ripple in the space at the end of the cart, like parallel to where the cook is, like in the corner. The corner just looks to be a normal empty seat, but you notice a strange ripple there for a brief second.
Alright, I'm going to... I noticed it, but I want to not, like, keep the poker face.
Okay.
I'm gonna call back out to the guy. I'm like, so, maybe we didn't get off on the right foot, how you guys like your job? As I slowly like walk towards the other end, like towards the end of the cart that has the ripple, and then when I get closer, I'm gonna jump on it and attempt to tackle the ripple.
Okay. As you get closer and closer, roll me an athletics check for this tackle.
9.
You arrive.
I have a -1 athletics.
You arrive at the locate point of the ripple, and as you do so, you jump on it. You realize you have just passed through a wall of silent image. The illusion cracks, and you see the man standing there for a brief second, eyes wide open, as you successfully wrestle him to the floor. He thrashes about in your
with a
hand.
9?
He rolled a 5. So
Oh my God.
Yeah. Hey,
He
stop it!
thrashes it.
Stop fighting!
the cook looks very, very concerned as somebody just appeared out of thin air, surprising the ever-loving shit out of him.
Sir, this is the law. Stop fighting.
The guy continues to wrestle about with you for a little bit before you see him pull out of a small little bag that he has a beautiful and ornate hourglass.
Oh no!
The
I punch him.
hourglass is
Punch him in the mouth.
decorated with skulls and Gothic architecture, and inside is like a
throat chop.
black ichor.
Throat chop.
Punch him in the mouth, right in his
Roll
mouth.
an unarmed hit, right?
Throat chop, Zane. Stun him.
Wow, unarmed strikes are definitely strength, aren't they?
Dude, you're fucking ass.
What'd you roll?
Ooh, a 3. I rolled a 3.
Zane, you try and go for a swing on him, but miss, and as he does so, you see the guy give out a very strange smile as he turns the hourglass.
Oh.
Rex, you are searching through the Gentleman's Club. You've just arrived. Morgan is concurrently staring down the cook as you're looking around the area. Roll me an investigation check.
I'm gonna lucky it. Do I remember? Or no? 19 again! 25, 24. Come on.
As you look around the room, looking intently for something, you notice just a very faint, like, flicker of air before the door to the cargo box opens and closes.
And do I remember or no? I didn't hear you.
No.
Okay. I am going I am going to attempt to tackle him. I'm going to do the same thing where
No, this is different this time.
Oh.
Metagaming wise. Instead of a ripple in space, it was like a faint swish of movement. And the door to the cargo hold opened and closed.
Oh. Okay. I'm going to run and just open it and just go, like I'm ignoring whatever this guy says.
And going in there.
And I'm gonna have Morgan follow me, and we're going in.
As y'all arrive inside of the cargo
Morgan,
hold, it is
watch the
eerily
door.
silent. Morgan stands like a stalwart bastion at the door, blocking anybody from entering.
Morgan does have he does have a high passive.
Caesar, you're still looking at feet.
God damn it. You want to come get me, Zane?
Do you notice he goes back in time to find more feet?
Yeah, Caesar, you felt like you were about almost done, and then all of a sudden you were back at 3/4, and you're slightly fucking irritated.
I guess I'm gonna roll another. I don't.
Sammy's such an idiot. This whole time we've been going back and forth, like, I've been sending him Wilt achievements and he's been like trying to disprove him. And he tried to type in did Wilt win the quintuple double game. And he misspelled quintuple and double.
Hey, he's trying, alright.
I look around and I look for any Did I notice the other door open?
No.
Okay, I would like to keep paying attention to that door to the best of my ability, and also look for any more anomalies in the air.
Okay, you know kind of what you're looking for now. Roll me an investigation check with advantage.
Jesus Christ. Okay. 24. 19 again. Got a 4 and a 19.
As you're looking around, the door you've been keeping an eye on does not change,
Oh,
but you
not
hear the
nat
sound
20s.
of it opening.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna be like, Morgan, to me! And I'm going again. Oh,
You
wait,
run
actually?
through another. You run through
I
an
don't run
image,
through
a
yet.
silent wall image.
Oh, okay. So I do, yeah. That's fine.
Dude, I am ripping ass.
I run
Greg, you
through.
have finished looking at everybody's feet. There's 5 minutes left. Nobody matched the tracks.
I run through
Okay,
a silent
I
wall
run up
image?
into A, and don't I have true sight? Can I not see through like the invisibility stuff? Or no?
You do. There's a reason it didn't work.
Okay.
You can't see through invisibility. You can see through illusions, but there's a reason why it didn't work.
Okay.
Trust me, I thought about it.
You said I ran through another wall.
Do I
Do
not see
the
Zane
man?
in here?
You do not see Zane in A. What were you saying, Zane?
Oh, I said, do I see the man through the wall or no?
No, it looks like he went through the door and used the image to make it look like the wall, or like the door
Yeah.
had never opened.
Okay.
Usually silent image also affects sound, but you were able to hear just a faint sound of the door opening and closing.
So yeah, okay. Yeah, you can go back to Carson. Come to me whenever you're ready.
If I don't see Zane, then I want to keep running until I find Zane.
As you run into the gentleman's club, the cook is furious. He stands in front of the door with pot and pan in hand, refusing to let anybody pass.
Go get him, Cook. He's in there.
No, I can't stop him, but I can stop anyone else.
Who else is trying
Return
to
to
get in
your
there?
cart. From
Who
the
else
looks
is trying
of
to
it,
get in there?
you
No, I just went through A looking at everybody's feet. Why would I want to get in there?
went through B, looking at everybody's feet.
I looked in B at everyone's feet. Why would I want to go through there?
There are 5 minutes till we reach Backland. Return to your room.
If it's 5 minutes, then what's the matter with me being in a gentleman's club?
Because you need to return to your room. The gentleman's club is closed.
But I want some meatballs. If you give me some meatballs, I'll leave.
I refuse.
Guess I go behind his place and go start cooking me up some meatballs.
Return. Stop it.
Leave me alone, old man.
I'm not old. I'm like 22.
Okay, as I'm making the meatballs, I throw the pan at his forehead and run through the door.
He saves and tackles you.
What the fuck?
Greg, you are now in a grappled position against this man as he holds onto you for your life.
I want to slithily slope my way out of there.
He's like holding on to both your legs like a little kid.
Okay, throat.
Get off me, baby hippo!
Roll an unarmed hit, right?
Or is it let go of me,
21.
baby hippo?
Shield spell.
What the fuck? What's his armor class?
With the shield spell?
Yeah.
24.
This man has a 19 armor class?
Mm-hmm.
What the frick?
I'm just kidding. You knock him the fuck out.
Oh, okay.
I was like, holy frick.
Get fucking throat chopped, bitch. Okay, I went in there with Zane.
Okay, you run in the room and you see Zane. You see an illusion shatter before your eyes as Zane runs through the door. Rex and Morgan run through the door.
I follow.
Okay, as you arrive at the only external cart. It is the coal cart. There is a small walkway around either side of the coal cart. And the wind and the snow are beating y'all in the face.
I'm gonna do my best to keep looking for this guy.
Kind of chilly out here.
Indubitably!
There
I
is
see
also a ladder going to the roof on the outside of the
Oh,
gentleman's
fuck.
cart.
Do you want to take the up or the down?
Yeah, I'll go up. I
Okay.
start climbing.
I'll keep looking down, and I'm gonna keep looking around the cold cart for any
Alright,
more ripples.
both of you, Zane, advantage on your investigation. Craig, normal.
Jesus, dude.
14.
Zane,
22.
Oh my god.
All right.
I
Greg,
got
you
a
do not
2 and a
see
17.
anything. Zane, you also don't see anything.
I think my person, after like looking around and not immediately realizing that I didn't see any ripples, would realize that I picked
Yeah,
the wrong
that's a-
path.
It's a fair enough
Um,
assumption.
So I'm gonna
As y'all are-
instantly try to go up and scramble up the ladder as fast as I possibly can.
As you start to run that way, you see the large, sprawling city of Backland in the distance. You've hit the wall of fog that just is representative of the Lowen Kingdom. The fog, the snowy fog, the snow and fog make visibility awful, but you can see like the lights of the city in the distance. You also can see what looks to be like the tracks start to drop further down as it goes into a tunnel, leading down to the exit of like this train station. The clearance height does not look very good.
Okay. Okay.
Caesar, you also see this.
I'm still going up there.
Okay, as you climb up, you've got about 2 minutes that I'm starting the timer on now before you get fucking smacked.
Okay, so I instantly look around to see if I can see any ripples as I'm running towards the back of the train.
Okay.
Do I see any footprints
I do. Okay.
on the snow?
Where do I see the ripple?
There are. It's over by the sea cart.
Dang. Okay, I'm booking it. I'm trying to book it as fast as I can.
Okay, roll athletics.
If I see Zane running, I'm also gonna start running.
Okay, also roll athletics.
16!
Oh my god, 22?
You both
No.
absolutely.
21.
You both are hucking it.
Yeah,
As you
17.
cross over
Okay.
cart over cart, as you get on top of the on like the common cart, a glyph lights up on the ground. You have just stepped on a glyph of warding.
Can I not see it?
There would be snow on top of it. Can you see through snow?
This is railroading, bitch.
That's not what railroading is.
I mean, it is it is underneath snow. That is how you saw the footprints leading over there.
No, I didn't see any footprints, man. What are we talking about? The wind blew it off.
Oh, I didn't see it, so.
Well, if you can give me a reason why you saw it, I'll.
Train moving really fast, wind, blow snow off.
Yeah, it's a shitty argument.
So what happens?
Hold on, I'm pulling up the spell.
Oh, fuck.
This guy's a freaking high level spellcaster, bro. He's got time watch. He's got a time watch simulacrum.
Yes, he is. That will work. Wisdom saves, gentlemen.
God damn it. Oh,
19
16.
for the natty 19 again. I can't
You have a
roll
plus
it.
0 too?
I have a plus 0.
You both save the sleeping gas from the glyph, but your 2
Oh.
minutes are up. You're
Yeah, I
about
died.
to hit. You're about to
I
both
died
get
into the sea cart.
decapitated. All right, let me get a acrobatics check from the two of you.
Because we were by the sea cart, right?
Oh, 22. Hell yeah.
9.
Zane?
9. I got
9?
9, yeah.
Oh, Zane got decapitated. I yanked Zane down with me.
So he got decapitated.
Caesar, you jump in. Rex, you also jump in. You make it in the cart, but your landing is ass. You hit your head on the floor and give yourself a small concussion, and you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Damn.
Morgan is also just posted up in the cargo room way at the front, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware. I was thinking about it. Shoot. Well, I mean, now I'm a little disoriented, but do I see any immediate anomalies here.
Go ahead and roll me
Temporal fractures.
investigation. No advantage because you're concussed.
19.
You do not.
Dang. I look up at Caesar. I go, well, I kind of hold my head on like, dang. I think we got bamboozled, man.
As you are saying this, the train comes to a stop, and you hear over the intercom, "Welcome to Backland, City of Dreams.
Damn it.
Enjoy
I
your
lay
stay."
down. I
And
just kind of
that's where we'll
flop to the
end for
ground,
today.
exasperated.
Lost them.
I'm back for the outro. We didn't do that either. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.